I have a cool hat. If you're already a member of the Bad Gunpla Discord, you've probably seen it already. Or actually, no, I did post it in there. I know I posted it on other social things, like on the Twitter and the Instagram. I'm not really someone that wears baseball caps very much. I think they look silly on me. But this is a special occasion, I think. Because I like to support brands that I care about. And that do cool things. So I have a branded hat today. Yes. I look ridiculous with baseball caps. I should not be wearing this at all. Yeah. This looks terrible. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh, yeah. I got a Mechanicore hat. That's what it was, Axios. Yeah. I don't think those exist. Although if they did, then I would totally buy one. Now, the Turbodork guys were nice enough to send me a hat and a t-shirt and some fancy paints. So, I'm gonna tear it off. But I like it. It's like carbon fiber inlet style, and it looks fun. So I'm down with it. I like it. I like it from an aesthetic standpoint. Like, I don't know if I like it on me per se, but I like the idea of this hat. That's probably the better way to put it. I like the idea of the hat. I'm not today. Gonna get wavy hair Jason today. And like this is the thing. Like, people keep telling me that it looks good with the waviness. Everyone seems to like the waviness, except for the person that has the wavy hair. I hate it. I hate it. I think it looks like, I don't know, like I should be in a Christian school or something. Probably the wrong stereotype to use. Model kits, though. Model kits are fun. I'm not wearing it correctly. So you know what? That may be the problem, Axie, is I need to wear it sideways. There we go. There. Problem solved. Yes. We can do this all day. I can't see if any of you are staring or not, so I can literally do this all day. Now. No, it was much worse, of course. It's almost as if my entire brand identity is a shitpost. Almost as if. And yet, you're all still here after 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you care. I'm glad that you're here. And I hope that you're subscribed over on the new Streamgunpla YouTube channel. If you want to hit !VOD in the chat and get a link to that, you're welcome to it. You made it, then you didn't use it. I literally just talked about that. Good timing. Sucks Creeper. Well, the last stream, so it was supposed to be that last stream was going to be the first one that we did on the new Streamgunpla YouTube channel, but then that one kind of got off the rails. I was like, I didn't want to start the channel with that. So this one I'm recording. This one we will put up on the Streamgunpla YouTube channel. Me and my unshaven face and all. I worked from home today, so I didn't care about shaving. So, let's get the box out. We're still working on the high resolution Astray Red Frame. And we're getting close. I mean, it's almost done at this point. We've got a leg and a couple weapons to finish, and like the leg is like half a leg, and we have the waist armor to do too. But that's it. Like, that's really all that there's left. In this kit, that's interesting one. It's I've said this a few times, but I'll say it for brevity now. Like, I like this kit as a kit to buy for someone that's into figures. Like, this feels like a lot more like I'm putting armor on a high-end figure than I am building a model kit. And it's not, like, bad in any way, shape, or form. It's just that, you know, like, for me, it's all about the build process. Like, I like putting things together. I like building the kits. I'm not somebody that goes in and like poses and reposes and reposes. Once it's on my shelf, it's on my shelf, and that's just where it is. And this is good for, like I said, 2 people really. It's good for the figure collectors out there, but it's also for people that like to pose and repose and want to really hone their skills at that. This thing has incredible flexibility. It's very well designed. It looks fantastic. Chonky legs and all. This looks like a beefy, bulky boy. And like I said, generally speaking, it looks really nice on a shelf. But for me, I do feel like that there's something missing, and that something missing is putting together the rest of the kit. So there's that. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Are you guys building anything fun out there today? Are you having any new fun things what you might be working on? And just as an FYI, this kit isn't gonna take the whole 3 hours. I'm doing a long 3-hour stream. But this is not gonna take 3 hours to finish. I'd be shocked if it did, because there really isn't much left. And it's not like we're like assembling inner frames or anything. We're just putting armor on parts. And I'm looking at these runners, and they're all pretty scarce on parts at this point. So after this is done, I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, do we want to go back? I don't want to go back to the high grade turn or the master grade turn A yet, because I want to paint the parts that are there. I want to try some painting before I get into that again. So we probably won't do the master grade turn A, but I've got a lot of other stuff in the backlog, and maybe we could start something new for the Streamgunpla YouTube channel. Yeah, that'll be a thing. Shield of Iron with the 20 months of service at tier 2. Thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for your continued subscriptions. Anybody that does subscribe, any donations that come into the stream, of course, go directly back into it. That's how I bought the fancy face cam light that I have, which I can turn off, and then I get really dark and it looks like I'm hanging out in my mom's basement. I turn it on and I look professional. It's great. I want to replace my top-down lights, which I'm going to replace this weekend. But it'd be really nice if you guys can help out with this, because I'm going to replace this light that you constantly see in my glasses, by the way, and drives me insane, with a bigger version of my face cam light. It's a light panel, goes across, and it's actually twice the brightness. So I don't know how well like that's gonna reflect off of me, but I think I have some ways to mitigate that. So yeah, any support that you guys give monetarily does go right back into the channels, and that's the next thing I'll be doing with your money. I don't make any money off of this. I don't monetize my YouTube channel. So that's enough of me spieling. Let's get into plastic model kit making. Yeah! Model kits! It's over here. It dumps off the thing. There we go. Model kits! Yes! Putting the kit together is the best part of Gunpla for me too. Same with Legos, starting from a tiny piece, then building up something huge out of the tiniest things. See, Axios, you 100% get it. You 100% get it. Michitaki is complaining about the lack of no gun legs on this thing. That's fair. Michitaki built up a polypod ball last weekend. Nice. That is a cursed kit, and I hate it. Well, I love it, but I also hate it. If only because it messed with my stream a lot, and I will blame it for every problem that I had during the Mechanicore streams. Ugh. But yeah, we've got some leg armor to finish. Got the waist to do, and that's it on the actual kit at this point. And then we'll start up something new that I'll finish on stream, that I want to do on stream. I have a lot of like half-built kits at this point. Like, I still have the master grade Barnaby Brooks. I've got a couple real grade Zaku's that are in various states of completion. Obviously the master grade Turn A, and then the master grade Psycho Zaku, excuse me, Psycho Gundam. There is no master grade Psycho Gundam. But we'll talk about it when we get to that point. Let's just get into building this thing at this point. Lemon flavored lemons, how's it going? See ya. About to make a mess out of plaster, Shield of Iron is. What are you making out of plaster there, bud? Sounds fun. Okay, that's where we left off. So F and A runners are what we need next. The ball made you bleed, Mishitaki? What happened with the ball that made you bleed? The kid very well must be cursed. Did you hear that, dude? I don't know if I've ever cut myself. Well, no, I did. When I was working on the first kit that I ever built, the high-grade Gundam Exia Dark Matter, I, at the time, was using a double-bladed razor, like a double-sided razor blade, to shave down the marks, because I didn't have any tools. So I thought that that was a good idea. It wasn't. But, you know, you gotta sometimes work with what you have, and that's all I had at the time, so it is. It is what it is. Remember that from the video? Yeah, I talked about that in my, one of my videos. What was it? It was, I think that was the Why I Build video from the main YouTube. Yeah, that was a while ago. Need to order some more of those curved blades. Because these, like, full-length Exacto blades just feel like I'm hacking away with a machete at this point. Spoiled me. Shoutouts to Gundam Planet for sending those along many moons ago with the first Mechanicore stream, in fact. I was sketching an idea for a custom Banshee, says Lemon-Flavored Lemons, but I will always take time out of my day to watch your streams. Aww, thank you. I mean, you could still, like, do stuff while we're here. I think of these kind of, like, almost like a communal build night more so than just me streaming. Just an online build night. Like, see, like, this is the other thing that bugs me about this kit. Why was this a part that I got to assemble but not the rest of the foot? Like, I feel like it's, especially with this one, if you've seen the other ones, it's not quite as bad, but with this particular high-resolution kit, there's so much exposed inner frame on this that it really is, like, weird to me what parts they decided to not let you build and what parts that you actually build. So, it's odd. It's really odd. I might have mentioned it in the Nipper video, the bugger at home. That's a good point. That's a good point. And then Bugger at Home is building the high-grade Hazel right now. I love that Hazel too. I've got a Hazel 2 in the backlog. It's wonderful. You know what I might do? I got ideas, but let's finish this first, and then we'll see where we stand. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, of course. Go get yourself some ice cream, Tux Creeper. And have some for me, because I shouldn't be eating ice cream. I need to lose weight. Like, my dinner tonight was 1.5 tacos, because the tacos were, like, really wet and gross. Like, it was weird. Like, I haven't... Like, we stopped going to our one taco place that Sig and I used to go to a bunch because it turned out that ownership was terrible at the shop, which is a real shame. And we like to, you know, not support businesses that are scummy to their working staff. But I went to another place that was fairly close by because it was raining and I didn't want to, like, drive anywhere. And the tacos, like, were, like, dripping. And, like, there was, like, a pool of, like, grayish, orangish liquid at the bottom of the styrofoam box it came in. That really put me off. It's like, okay. And, like, so I got a bunch of napkins, and I had to let my tacos drain out. And, like, this, like, filmy, milky liquid was, like, oozing out of these chicken and cheese tacos. Like, they didn't even have, like, lettuce or tomato or any of that. Like, it was just, ugh. Like, I'm actually retching a little bit thinking about it. Yeah, dinner time stream, right? Yeah, that was really disappointing. I was really upset. Luckily, they were cheap. Like, $7. 3 of them. And I only had 1.5. Don't know why those were so drippy. Of course, Sig has my car tonight. She's not driving the Miata in the rain. And my bike is in the back of the car. Like, if I had my bike, I could have went anywhere. Went for a bike ride, a long bike ride, a couple of days ago, and I couldn't make it home, so I Took Sig's car from where I was as I was riding out to where she was. Went back home, got my car, stuffed my bike in it, and then drove home. If you ever find yourself in Yuma, Arizona, try Mr. G's, literally the best tacos you will ever have. I will probably never go to Arizona because there's nothing in Arizona. But thank you for the offer. The thing I know about Yuma is 310 to Yuma is a movie what I liked when I was in high school. I actually tried a relatively new Mexican place in my town yesterday. Got a taco bowl. It was good. Well, I'm glad to hear that, GTU. That's going to be your happy place after that little story. Yeah, I don't want filmy, milky, like... So when I was a kid, and I don't know if you guys are probably not young enough to remember this, but there was a brand of flavored milk, and I can't remember what it was called. But I very distinctly remember, like, you know, you have like your chocolate milk, and sometimes you have strawberry milk. These guys had orange creamsicle milk, and it looked exactly like what you think it did. It looked like a melted creamsicle, and this looked like that, but a lot less appealing. It was really gross. Arizona probably does have some cool rocks. Too bad I'm allergic to roughing it. Not actually allergic, but I don't like going outside. That's where the people are. Yeah, I would imagine that Mexican food isn't super popular in Europe, Axios. That makes sense. And I mean, you're not missing out on much. Like, I'm not like super huge on Mexican food, to be honest. Like, more so than the food. Like, I'll have like a decent street taco somewhere, like out of a food truck or something, if that's what's around. But more than anything, just the portion sizes are absurd. Like, you think like the stereotype outside of the US is, oh, you guys' portion sizes. Look at Mexico, okay? Like, I'll go to Chewy's here in Austin, and that's like it's a Mexican restaurant here. And like, you order yourself like a burrito, and that burrito comes with like 5 pounds of other food. Like, where the hell is this supposed to go? Okay? Like, I get that it's Tex-Mex, but like, we do have a very large Latino population where I live. I had to assume that it's fairly accurate to like what, you know, what it's like down there. And it's just like, how do you do all of this food at once? I don't understand. You are going to hurt yourself. It's the kind of burrito you gotta eat with a knife and fork too, and it's like a whole to-do. Alright, well, this piece is really kind of hard to grip. Okay. Goes... Wait. Oh. Oh, I see now. Okay. That goes like this. This goes in here like this, and it just kind of closes. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Just go to Walmart. I do like, honestly, I like Asian food more than I like Japanese, or I'm sorry, wow, more than I like Mexican food. I don't know, it's a little bit lighter on the palate. It's not like it's you know, rice and like steamed vegetables and stuff. Like I can totally get behind that 100%. Just like I said, it's a little bit easier to eat. There is a very there's several actually very good Asian places that are really close to here, within biking distance. If I had my bike with me. Why am I putting these on this foot, by the way? Not the foot that, or the leg that I've been working on. Hold on. Off. I think it actually matters what side. Yeah, because the rest of it's over here. Okay. Slides in. Oh. Why are these parts so hard to grab onto? Come on. See that milky, greasy, oily, slimy water on my finger. I washed my hands before the stream, I swear. Doesn't like... Does it have to be the other side? Try it. It's in all the way. Try the other side. Sometimes like it'll only fit perfectly on one side whenever these things are symmetrical. There's just like a little bit of a difference. No, they are much the same, but that makes more sense to me. That's fine. How are the bunnies? The bunnies are fantastic. In fact, the cage is open and it probably should be closed. Aw, puppies are good too. I can't be around puppies though, they will actually kill me. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what it is. Yeah, because it's a foot, and this side is a little bit larger. Okay. Well, in that case, I gotta do the other foot real quick. Oh, jeez. One, two, three, four. Because it doesn't differentiate between left and right, but there's very clearly a left and a right option for these feet. Well, then wait a minute. That would make this one backwards. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. Hold up. Hold on a second. This is backwards. That is not how a foot works. Your big toe is on the inside, not the outside. Yeah, feet. We're talking about feet. Feet. Stream. All you thirsty sons of bitches. Clogging up my Discord server. Your thirstiness. All ages stream, am I right? Are the individual toes supposed to be able to move? Because that's what it looks like. Like, this is not nearly as together. Oh, Jesus Christ, they do. They do. We have toe articulation on this kit, folks. That's what this is. It has freaking toe articulation. Why? Why does it do that? Oh, I saw the aftermath of the Jackbox night, the bugger at home. Don't worry. Wow. All right. Fine. Sure. Why not? Why not? Okay, moving on. It's so weird to me. All right. All right. Now we're just moving on and assembling some more kitness. Hope you're all having a good midweek here today. Yeah, he's got sandals. Pretty much. Organizing my parts a little bit so I don't get mixed up. Yeah, that's what they look like, is like those like sandal socks. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Looks good though. Not a lot. E8 on the other side. Line. There. If he was barefoot, he'd have 5 toes. As it stands, he only has big toe in the rest. How do we make the katana robot more Japanese? Yeah, it is called a katana. It is definitely way too big to be a katana. Oh. At least I think it is. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not Japanese. I'm not the one that gets to say if something is or is not something Japanese. That is outside of my realm of expertise, I'm afraid. Have an E. The other side. I swear these feet have more parts than the entire arms. Hot take here. I prefer the Banshee over the Banshee Norn. That's not a hot take. That's the correct take. Banshee Norn has less going on. Wheeler FTC's thinking about getting a Banshee. Gotcha. I have a real grade Banshee that I've needed to repair for like a year. It's sitting in a tackle box. Maybe we could do that for this stream. Maybe that's what we do if we get this thing finished. Do we want to repair the real grade Banshee on stream? Yeah, I know the difference between those two, the wakizashi and the katana. We have a couple wooden swords, like nice wooden swords at the house. One is, well, two of them are wakizashis. The other one is a katana. Yeah, that might be something to do. Okay, well, so it'll basically just be a lot of glue, and we'll be fixing it in a pose. Although, like, I don't know if that's something that I'll be really able to tackle on stream, or at least not in a way that would be interesting, because I'll be having it, like, up against my face, and I'll be doing this for hours, and nobody wants to see that. You hate to see it. Yeah, just rebuild the whole thing out of glue. He's got it. Jason is weeb confirmed. What gave you that idea? Was it the plastic model kits, or was it the plastic model kit streaming / multimedia franchise? Yeah, just plasti dip the whole kit. What's the worst of it? I'm not gonna make like the obvious Flex Seal joke that everyone likes to make whenever I talk about repairing something. Just Flex Seal. That meme isn't used or anything. Snip. Come on. Do what I tell you to do. Hey, don't cut the whole freaking part in half. Come on. There we go. Thank you. God. And there we go. All right, so one more piece to clean. 4 nubs, 1 on each side, I guess. Only 3. Only 3 on this. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Don't let anybody tell you that I didn't show you how to do anything on this stream. Show you how to be the best at the plastic model kitting. Epic Fortnite model kitters. So this goes in this way. There we go. Assembly there, but all right. Goes in the top with this directional pen. And it slides in Slide there. Thank you. The hole. Mr. Bad Gunpla, I have a DOL drive test in 3 hours. Can you give me some words of advice? I don't know what DOL means. Do you mean just like driving, like driver's license test, Legoinator? Best advice. Gosh, it's been a while since I took my driving test. Best advice. Keep your hands at 10 and 2, and don't sit at the stop signs too long. That was the thing that I got dinged for when I took mine, is that I sat at the stop signs too long. Been a very long time. Well, I'll tell you that. If it makes you feel better, Sig got her driver's license at 27. Okay? So, like, I don't know how old you are. I don't know if this is your first time taking it, but it's never too late. And no matter who you are, you can pass your driving test. And she passed it on her first try, too. So, if she can do it, you can, too. Rock and roll. Department of Licensing. Gotcha. You see, in Texas, we just call it the Driver's License Center. Because it's easier, I guess. All right, now this goes onto the foot down here. Onto the foot. Onto the foot. There you go. Yes. Okay. This part. Like, all the parts are like weirdly shaped triangles, so it's like really hard to like have a grip on anything. Like, I'm constantly doing this. That's like, eh. As long as I keep my fingers crossed, I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, don't do that while you're holding the steering wheel. Wheeler FTC's got the right idea. If you could choose any mobile suit to be the next perfect grade, what would you be? Wadom Pod. Oh. A lot of things that I'd love to see as a perfect grade. There's a lot of things I'd like to see as a master grade. Looking at you, Kshatriya. Okay, wait, why does this not go in flush? A step here? Oh, I did. I sure did. Come on. Lined up, go in. There you go. There you go. I love how you have that like one really exposed nub mark there, by the way. Wadom Pod's fun. Like, honestly, like, I don't think I've been more excited about a high-grade kit in a very long time. It's just so goofy looking. I love it. Yeah, well, like, okay. There's a big difference between the Zaku frame, the Zaku's frame as a perfect grade, and the Perfect Strike's frame as a perfect grade. Those are, like, radically different, so they can easily redo or remake the Perfect Strike using that same frame. You ain't gonna see those hyper detailed frames that you saw in those old school perfect grades ever again. At least not in perfect grades. Maybe in this perfect grade unleashed thing that they're trying to push now. Bunny hair. They're blowing their winter coats. Bunny hair everywhere. Everything. Just how it is when you have a rabbits. Love him though. Wouldn't trade him for the world. And that slides in there. Cool. Looks pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Which I do because it is my channel. Sweet. All right, next leg. Honestly, I'd like a new RG Eva. Because that was the first ever real, or I'm sorry, perfect grade Eva, not real. We are getting a real grade Eva now, though. But I'd like to see a perfect grade 2.0 of that because that was the first perfect grade and it was, from all accounts, awful. So, I'd love to see that have a do-over. All right, next leg. Now, I know we were saying, I mean, I could start up a new kit. There is also the distinct possibility that I bust out my PlayStation controller and we play some Big's Fishing Adventure, which is also an option when this kit is done. Yep. There. The rebuild design, they're practically the same. A little bit of a different color scheme, but that's it. Practically. Seven. No, this is actually a Sonic 2 for the Genesis ROM hack that I found. I haven't played it yet, but it just sounds weird enough to be fun to play. I don't know. Thought it would be something interesting to do. The issue is, well, I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not because the game streams happen on the big gaming PC on the side of the room. That is not my streaming PC. Make it very difficult. So, excuse me. It is only 6:47. I should not be yawning. So that's that. 6. Okay. C6. David the Canon, go to sleep. You are doing a lot of long-term damage to yourself if you are staying up that long. One of the leading causes of dementia is staying up too late and making that a pattern. Studies that link insomnia to dementia. So don't do that. There is never like that. No, you got to take time for you, dude. You have to. And you number one have to, and number two, better project manage if you've got that much to do. Heart. Like, I know some people that like wear that as a badge of honor. I stayed up for 2.5 days. Or I've been up for 2.5 days and I'm so tired. Go sleep. Not okay. You need it. Well, I hope that you get the help that you can, friend. The help that you need. There we go. Yeah, it's almost graduation time for a lot of high schoolers, which is always exciting. I don't miss high school in the slightest. Happy for you, champ. Can take some time off, do it. Your mind will thank you. Okay. There we go. Here. Wait, nope, that's backwards. This. Right. So, man, I did this before. Come on. Shove it. There we go. Just shove it. Shove it harder. 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 Now, see, why is that? Like, oh, that's why that is. Okay. Trying to figure out why I saw more of this part than I did of this part. It's like, oh wait, now the legs move. That's why. We figured it out. We're doing the thing correctly. Silly. E9. No, I might be able to get it going on the Mac too. Big's Fishing Adventure. Up. I just have to get my PlayStation controller. Which I know works on the Mac because I've done it on the Mac before. Pack up all your Gunpla this weekend. Are you moving? Oh, heck yeah! Congratulations, lemon flavored lemons. What are you gonna be doing? Even if it's something menial, it will give you money, and money is good. Okay, well then, David the Canon, here's what I want you to do. Siri, like here, we're gonna go talk mode real quick. We're gonna have a talk, you and me, right now. Okay? I'm your friend. I think of myself as a big brother to you. Maybe a dad, maybe a daddy, depending on what you're into. Take care of yourself. This goes for everybody else watching this too, including here on the stream and people at home that it might be watching later on the VODs. Take care of yourself. If you are in a bad spot, I'm happy to provide the services that I do so that you can enjoy yourself and escape from reality for a little while. Maybe that's exactly what you need. Only you know that. But please, if you need to take a break, if you need to get things in order, make that happen first. Hobbies can wait. We will be here when you are ready. Take care of yourself, friend. All I ask. So model kits! Anyway. There's McDonald's that just opened up right across the street from me, so that's probably my best bet. Fair enough! You know what? Hey, if it gets you money. If it gets you money. Having money is good. It can be rough being in those rough patches. I've had a few of those, you know, especially when I moved out and I went to college. Had a lot of rough patches like that. But it does get better. I mean, like the older you get, the more chances you have to succeed again and again, and things do eventually get better. So just stick it out. And I know it just sounds like I'm probably just saying that because I'm a guy on the internet. No, I'm saying that because I've lived it. Like, have a plan, stick to it as best you can, and know that things like money and housing and stuff like that, that is all fluid and always comes back around. Oh, there you go. See, that's good news. Transferring colleges with somebody you know. That gives you a lot of lifelines. And then Bugger at Home's got an interview with a theme park to do lighting over the summer next week. That sounds fun. Is it like stage lighting, like event stuff? Because that'd be really cool. Yeah, no, it's good to have some kind of employ. You know, that way you can afford to do things. Like, it just, like, I was sitting at home yesterday, and it just kind of dawned on me, and this happens every so often. I was just looking around at everything. It's like, I bought all the things that are here. I have forged this house, what I live in, into something that only exists because I made it so. And that is both really cool and really scary. But mostly really cool.
Cool and really scary.
What's that?
I love being really cool and really scary.
Well, that's like your default, Nelson. How you doing, buddy?
Things are going all right.
Good. I'm glad things are all right. It's better than them being bad. Because that's not good. That's like bad things are bad times for sad times. What? I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, not quite sure where you're going with that one.
I don't either. I'm doing a long stream. The energy's weird.
Good?
Yeah. It's good. You're good. John the Mod's good. He's here. How's it going? Shield of Iron scratching my dog's belly for mental respite. Right on.
Alright, so we're working on feet and ankles right now, right?
Still, yes.
And then there's the diaper that needs to go on, and then we gotta build the katana, right?
That's about it. Yeah, that's it.
I'm ready for some fishing.
Yeah, we might have some big fishing adventure here. I mean, I'll have to get it set up, but we can definitely do it. I'm totally down. Oh, and the backpack. We still have the backpack and the shield as well. But those I don't think.
Yeah, it has a backpack.
It does. We often forget about these things.
It's not the flight pack, so I hope people forgive me when I forget about it.
Now, there's not much to it. I don't think it'll take too long. What are you working on? What do you got going on today, Nelson?
Well, I went to work today, and I'm back from work, and I have the high-grade Gundam Zabanya from Awakening of the Trailblazer.
Fun. Fun and exciting things. From Space Awakening of a Trailblazer.
I also streamed Monday, working on the Kobukai Ichiro Ogami type from Sakura Wars 2.
Nice.
The kit is kind of strange. I like how detailed it is, but it's really expensive for what you get out of it.
That's what I've seen. The Sakura War stuff is like super pricey.
Base price in Japan is $35.
So in the States it's like 50.
Well, for me it was 38.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yeah, it's the standard 10-ish% markup that my store does, which that's fine.
That's not too.
It's less than I pay for shipping at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, where you can use code BADGUMPLA10 to save 10% at checkout. By the way, some of that money is going into a special pool for the prize pool of the stream, or not the stream, the contest Gunpla thing we've got coming up soon. Details to follow.
We do. I'm waiting for word on how big that pot is. In fact, I need to ping Shin again. I pinged him the other day. It's like, hey,
but I did all right.
That was all right. I mean, you kind of shilled reasons not to go to JoJo Hobby and stuff because it was more expensive to ship from there than it was to go to your local, but that's fine.
Look, if I'm buying individual kits, it's more expensive to go through Shin than to go local.
Oh,
but
hey,
if I'm buying like a couple of them, then eventually the shipping evens out. And the 10% offer code generally covers it.
10% off at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com.
Yep.
John the Mod saying that No Time to Die got moved to November. Are you talking about the James Bond movie? Did it?
Yes, it did.
Why, do they say?
They cited coronavirus and China
I was
box
about to
office.
think. Yeah. Yeah.
Which some of the people who talk about movie stuff that I'm following are like, no, you just think the movie's bad, so...
No, if they thought the movie was bad, then they'd be doing it in May. No, that makes sense.
That's ground time.
No, I hate saying it, but that does make sense. Because China is the second biggest box office market. And I am surprised that they're, well, actually, no, I should say I'm not surprised that they're, like, not staggering the releases, because not only are they the second largest box office market, they are also far and away the biggest market for piracy. So you'll actually a lot of times see like big blockbuster movies, like very famously Spider-Man 2 opened a week before it did in the US in China because of piracy concerns. So it's not uncommon to see releases even be a few days early in China for certain movies compared to in the States. So yeah, no, it makes sense. It just sucks. That really does suck.
Huh. I learned something about the movie
Dropping knowledge, bitch!
Dog, I don't care about movies that much. I'm learning this for the first time.
It's cool. I mean, that's what I went to school for. I'll be paying for it until I'm 50!
Oh yeah, 50, baby.
At least! That free college when you need it.
I'm gonna start on the longest part of the build here, the biggest part, which seems to be the funnels that it's got going on.
Binu Funalu.
GN holster bits? There's 10 of them.
Lemon flavored lemons, best place for that probably would be in Builds and Whips It if it is something that you intend to make. Then I would pop it in Builds and Whip.
That's a good place for it, or Gunpla's also a good place for it, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of a catch-all for everything.
Yep.
When in doubt, Gunpla's fine.
Catch-all, and then we can subdivide from there. Huh. It's also interesting how... So, I'm looking at the runner that has the, all the GN holster bits, the funnels on them, and there's, like, this strange flash in the center of the runner, but then it goes away as it branches out from the center. So I'm not sure what's up with that. The parts themselves are fine, which is the most important thing in my mind.
Old defect of some kind, maybe?
Shrug?
One of the devs for the game I'm playing closed their office due to one of the employees having coronavirus. Yeah, I mean, it's a scary thing. I mean, we can meme about it all we want, but I mean, it's not great.
Yep, it's a good way to minimize transmission. I went into work today and like every single conference room and every table at the lunchroom had a bottle of hand sanitizer on it and a bag of wipes, or like a carton of wipes.
So we have more hand sanitizer, but also like twice the janitorial staff now. It's kind of wild how much like janitorial we have just to keep things clean.
Oh boy.
So let this be the Bad Gunpla public service announcement for the day. Wash your damn hands.
Wash your hands correctly. Don't just run your hands under the faucet. You need to like actually apply friction and rub your hands to scrape away all the dead skin and germs.
Yeah, filthy heathens.
20 seconds. 20 seconds is all they ask for.
So,
you can
David
sing
the Canon,
happy birthday twice in that time.
David Canon, I disagree with that. I think that's more of a effect of the 24-hour news cycle. In that, just you have to fill time, therefore you're going to cover the same thing a lot. But no, I mean, 100,000 cases and 3,500 deaths is nothing to, like, shake a stick at. And I know that that's comparable to the flu, but we understand the flu a lot more. Like, about 5,000 people die every year from the flu. Yeah, that's always the counterpoint. But we understand it more. We know how it transmits. We have vaccines for it. You know, like, we don't really... Like COVID-19, which is the official name of what everybody calls the coronavirus, is a lot more unpredictable. Like, something that's as simple as a bad cough can just stay a bad cough for you and you have coronavirus. It can also actually give you pneumonia and kill you. Like, it can be, like, there's a wide spectrum, so, like, you gotta be careful. You gotta be really careful.
I have posted my general feelings in the form of a comic in voice to text, where it's essentially, it's very difficult to tell how deadly it is or isn't because the presentation of it has been so varying amongst media sources.
Yeah. So just wash your damn hands.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.
If you feel like you're sick, go to the doctor. Like, just do your normal stuff. You'll be fine.
Do not go out and buy masks per se. The doctors need those.
Correct. Yeah, there's no reason. Yeah, and I've seen this a lot of places too. Like, there's no reason to go out and freaking buy respirators unless you have, like, you know, like, a respirator isn't what you want to use for that anyway. You want to get a medical mask, and a medical mask, like, you're not gonna just, like, walk around with a gas mask on your face everywhere. Like, just wear that if you're sick, like you would normally. You know, like, again, like, this is just a byproduct of, I think, a lot of people not performing, like, healthy hygienic habits. And that's kind of disgusting to me. Just wash your damn hands. It ain't that hard.
Hey, you. I want you to wash your hands.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
Did I miss a freaking step on the other foot, didn't I? God damn it.
Haha.
One moment.
One moment while he sacks the mod team. Can't believe this was my fireable offense.
Yep. You could have stopped this.
I could have stopped this.
I'm gonna have to put you under NDA now.
But no, I decided to make fun of him instead.
No, I'm gonna have to put you under NDA now.
Oh no!
Somebody will yell me about it in a few years, and I'll let 3 of you talk.
I know we're sort of like skirting around the line there, but he's out of the race, so I don't really care.
It's not politics, Gunpla, if you're not in the race, you fucking coward. Language.
Yeah. He spent like almost as much as the GDP of American Samoa to get not even all
to get
of the
American
delegates.
Samoa.
He got 5 of the delegates. Tulsi Gabbard got 1.
Anyway, model kits.
We gotta make fun of the losers at least a little bit.
A little bit.
Because in our hearts, we too are losers, but just not on that grand a scale.
Like, we could totally do a complete haters guide to the Democratic Party if we want. I say as
Easily.
a registered Democrat.
Easily.
Now, those are always fun.
I've been tempted to, like... So I plan to stream tomorrow, right? I'm going to continue on the Kobukai. I'm tempted to be like, yo, if you want to show up and just howl at the moon about politics for a little bit, feel free to hang out, because, like, let's just have some fun, you know?
Yeah, I can't
Until we
do
find
it.
someone who, like, wants to be absolutely repugnant, but at the same time, like, go out, go to your local bar, get drunk with somebody, and, like, live your life, you know? Talking politics to randos on the internet who don't even live in the same damn country, like, that doesn't help that much.
Yeah, that's something, like you said, for the bar. It's for, like, in-person public functions, and more importantly with people that, like, you know you can have a level-headed conversation with. Like, I wouldn't go to a biker dive and start talking about how, yeah, free healthcare would be a nice thing, because I don't want to get my head bashed in. But
Hey man, bikers are nice people.
some, I don't want to stereotype. Thank you for keeping me honest.
Mm-hmm.
And see, this is what happens whenever you can, have a civil conversation. Somebody says something that was, unfair to a certain group of people. Somebody else calls them out for it. And it's like, yo, not everybody's like that. Not all.
Not all Gunpla builders are good. Many of them are bad, including me.
Including me. I made a brand out of it.
Paradoxically, Jason is the only good Gunpla builder.
No, correction. I am the only Gunpla builder. Period.
Whoa.
On the entire internet.
Whoa. I can't believe I'm Gunpla crafting.
Fuck this language. I really need to watch my cursing now that I'm putting this stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, we made one joke, and then we sort of descended into that hole.
Well, like, here's the problem.
Okay, you descended into that hole. I'm doing fine.
No, yeah, this is all me.
I am disciplined and on message. I am ready to run for admin Gunpla. I'm ready to take a swing at the king, Stroud. I'm going to dethrone him. I will be the admin.
I mean, in fairness, admin Gunpla is technically lower on the mod rank in my server than mod is.
Okay, but it's a special role.
Okay, so I remember I originally designed that with multiple people in mind, but just nobody else like stuck around long enough to take it up.
Yeah, fair.
So it's de facto Stroud's role. It's not technically his role.
Yeah.
Back when I was doing more stuff with GBA, that was gonna be more for like, hey, these are for like people that are, more
Also
with that
in GBA
group.
and doing things.
Yeah, they're not really doing anything anymore,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
I went through, like, in the lead up for your Great Retcon video, I ended up going through a bunch of stuff, and I saw, like, some of the RG Zeta stuff where you're building it on stream, hanging out with them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, it's a shame that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, like, it does. It's just kind of like a small community.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like, yeah,
The community has changed.
Yeah. The community has changed, but it's more like, gosh, how do I even describe it? It's almost like a union with none of the benefits. Maybe. Because, like,
It's a
when
professional
you're streaming,
networking group.
well, yeah, because like the whole thing with GBA is like when you're streaming for GBA, and you are secondary to the brand. That was always kind of like their biggest problem, and they didn't, like, later on they stopped doing that as much, but they like but that was always kind of the thing whenever I was first streaming with them, is like, you're in the GBA, this is like a big thing, like, no. And then like people realize, wait, I can just have my own community with my own rules. Like,
We can have our own something with blackjack and hookers. Thank you, Futurama.
that eternal joke. Buying that eliminator kit with your tax return. I'm buying a new light with my tax return that came in yesterday.
I need to
No,
fill
I
out my
like came in
taxes
today.
still. But I did go to IKEA to get some supplies for hobby photography.
Nice.
I tried to get the lamps that you called out in one of the videos,
Yanzi
and
lamps,
my
yeah.
local IKEA was not selling them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're everywhere in mine. Technically will. Thank you for the follow.
Cool. When's the last time you went to that IKEA?
Saturday?
Damn. Well, mine didn't have any, and I looked up and down lighting all over the place.
I'll double check when I go, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they still sell them.
Yeah. I ended up getting something else. The name I don't remember. I'll have to walk out into grab them so I can look. But yeah, I'm considering following Jason, expanding the Bad Gunpla brand, and doing maybe videos of my own too.
Do it.
Like, I had to do videos for work that built off the streaming stuff I sort of learned, and they look semi-professional. They're kind of all right, and apparently they're getting like progressively passed up the ladder to higher people in the organization. So that scares me a little bit.
Embrace it. Embrace the chaos.
But part of it also is like the first thing that made me be like, yeah, maybe I want to make one of these kinds of videos is like I was thinking, hey, I built 12 RGs last year. Maybe I should review them. And then Jason was like, oh yeah, I've got a RG review video coming out. And I'm like, well, I'm going to step all over his toes, but it's the thing I want to do.
Do it anyway. You're not stepping on my toes. Do it anyway.
Yep. Or with how long it'll take me to figure out how to make that video, and with some touch-up work I still have to do, maybe they'll release at the same time.
Yeah, and how much time it'll take me to get there, because I got like 4 other videos I got to put out now.
Yeah.
Contest Gunpla 3 being chief among them, hopefully this week.
Yep. One of the other things I was also really thinking about was a video on articulation, and what I think is good articulation. Like, it feels like there's a minimum bar for articulation, and anything else past that is sort of gravy. And sometimes, like with some of the double jointed elbows and knees and stuff, it goes beyond human articulation. It just looks strange. So I want to make a video just talking about like, hey, here's what makes articulation good, when it really looks like the human body, and just try and make that into a video, see what happens, you know?
That'd be interesting, yeah. That'd be really interesting. I'm gonna steal that idea and do it instead first.
Well, the difference.
No, that's a good idea. I like that a lot.
Yeah, the difference between you and I is I have a black belt in Kung Fu, and I don't think you do. So, like,
wow,
I can do some Kung Fu in the background as I'm saying, like, yeah, here's what you sort of expect, and you're making a cool pose. This is what you look like as you're doing this. This is what it feels like.
Flex, but
I don't know. Having like years of training,
of course,
sort of changes how you view this sort of thing.
I totally agree, and that would be a really cool perspective on it, actually.
And the other thing, like, I had that thought while I was sitting down on the toilet, and I was just like, you know, getting a black belt is sort of the equivalent of getting your high school diploma. Like, you can do things with it, but it's like the basic level of qualification, and then from there they start like teaching you the cool stuff if you really care about it.
Then it matters, yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, the dude who taught me was, like, a 3rd or 4th level black belt. The teacher of our school was, like, 6th or 7th. He might have been a 9th. And, like, he was, like, world known. Like, he's not Jackie Chan level, but he was known for doing things and going to kung fu competitions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there's a lot separating, like, a 1st degree black belt from anything else. There's just so much more work that goes into it over time. Sort of like college.
See, Tux Creeper has the right idea. What you need to do is you need to fly back down to Austin. Right? I'll do a video on, like, I don't know. I'll do a video on the Shinmusha or something. And just, like, I'll do my normal shots, and you can just be beating up everyone else in the background while I'm doing it.
Or I can bring down the 2 6-foot bamboo staves that so my dad was doing the kung fu stuff with me when we were, you know, to get me doing anything after I stopped doing organized sports.
Mm-hmm.
But we could just get those, and we could do like simple training techniques with them.
That'd be kind of fun. That'd be a lot of fun, actually.
Because there's a standard practice thing you sort of do to warm up to the weight of staff and stuff, where you and a friend just kind of like go like up, down, left, right, up, down, right, left. And when you do it in the pattern movement together, it's just clack, 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 and then you just speed up as you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I think that's really fun.
Could be.
I could teach you like the basic movements, and we could go from there. Or I could just hang out in the background just spinning the staff forever.
Yeah, that's also an option.
Like, the most fun part of the instrument and sparring class was the fans that we had, because we would have these fans where every, like, it was just a bunch of metal spines with some fabric in between to look like a fan. So they were really heavy, but, like, It was really fun to just flip the fan open. It was just like, and then you could like flip it around and close it shut. But like part of the cool thing about the fan is like you've got it in your hand and you're fanning yourself and you're in the royal court, and then somebody comes up and tries to pick a fist fight, and then you just flip the fan over, everything collapses, and you just whack somebody with the back end of a fan, and it's made of metal, so it hurts.
I'll bet.
Easy way to be able to have a weapon within your own court. You just have a fan. It's right there. It's functional and it's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
I wish.
You brighten my day by being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad that you are here.
Make Jason record the video while Nelson beats the crap out of some dude in the background. Well, I don't want to beat the crap out of somebody in the background, you know?
No, you wanted to be front and center.
Well, okay.
If you're gonna do it,
it. I don't want to inflict harm upon another person. Especially somebody I don't know.
But your fists are registered as weapons, Nelson.
No, they're not.
Your fists are registered as weapons.
Like, the 3rd degree black belt I mentioned earlier that I learned from, that dude was a carpenter by trade, and he would just like, hey, take a look at my hands, and his hands had like a 1/4 inch of callus built into them.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, like, he could punch somebody and really make it hurt and not feel all that much. So he'd be able to punch people for a lot longer than I could. And
sure.
I don't have that kind of, fortitude to do.
Not yet. You'll get there.
But then again, there are people who, like, in preparations for kung fu competitions and stuff, will wander out into the woods and just kick trees for a while. And they do this to, like, kill the nerves in their legs so it doesn't hurt when, like, people block their legs as they're kicking. You know? It's
like
just
Rocky punching meat.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, it's just really weird, and that life ain't for me.
Yeah, I did like Taekwondo when I was a kid, just at a little strip mall, but I didn't stick with it. I think a lot of people did.
My martial arts education was a little more educated and genteel than that, I suppose.
Yeah. And I mean, I've gone back and forth on picking it up again and doing it now that I'm older, but I don't have the free time.
Yeah. You never talk about what you do, like, on the nights you're not streaming, but it can be really hard to get a hold of you, so I assume you're busy with something cool.
I'm normally busy with this. I'm normally busy with, like, these streams and maintenance and putting stuff together, and especially script writing. I spend a lot of time script writing, researching, like just doing research for videos, also researching equipment, constantly trying to upgrade that. I'm trying to stay up on audiovisual techniques, because I'm many years out of school at this point. Am I really hard to get a hold of? I try not to be.
Well, it's also just like, I come home, and then I just start gaming, or I just hang out on the Discord and talk to people and do stuff. So, like, I don't know, it feels like I have a lot more free time to just do shit, you know?
I mean, I've been trying to force myself more lately to not just do 24/7, like do and work on things. I've been trying to play more games. Like, that's part of why I'm doing the game streams now. Is just because it gives me an excuse to stop that.
To do something else that's not on task 100% of the time.
And Sunday, I dedicate to the only thing that I'll do video-wise is edit a video. Yeah, if I'm doing a video, then I'll work on a video on Sundays. But aside from that, Sunday is my leisure day. That's when I will play my games. I have a season pass to Alamo Draft House, so I go see a movie every Sunday, no matter what, just to force myself to do a little bit of self-care and not burn myself out. And I think that's really important. You're like, as much as you want to be invincible and just full of creative energy at all times, you just can't. You know, and like, sometimes you just really need to take some time for yourself. That's why, like, honestly, I've been beating myself up less about my videos taking long to get out. But there was a time, especially, like, if I didn't get out a video every other week, then I, like, was just really down on myself, and that hurt me creatively. And that's why I'm really trying to make a point this year, be like, look, I know I haven't put a video out in like a month, but that's okay because I'm ramping up on a lot of different little things. So like that's going to eventually lead to like a big surge of stuff, which is now bearing fruit here in March, where I have very realistically can have 2 videos out, like long form videos, plus the Mechanicore recap, plus the Contest Gunpla thing. So like I should be able to do all that this month and not have it actually kill me, which is really cool. Or like even like through the first month, like week of April or something. You know, so like I got a lot going on, but it's manageable now because I've just let myself take some time to do things.
The secret about adulting is learning how to moderate yourself so that you have energy to do all the things you need to do while also doing the things that you want to do.
Correct.
It's something I have not even mastered yet.
I don't think
I
we'll
get home
ever
from
master
work
it.
and I just kind of like collapse into a puddle.
I mean, I will have those days too. I have a very mentally challenging job. I won't say mentally taxing. That was my previous role, but like I don't really get stressed about work anymore, which is wonderful and I love it.
Yeah.
Because I'm much happier with what I do, but that doesn't change the fact is like I am on the phone making literally $1 million business decisions every day. Like there's a lot that I deal with, and it's like I need to make sure that I am mentally prepared for it in the mornings. So I can't stay up until 1 in the morning and work on a video anymore. I need to be in bed by 10:30 or bust.
Yep. Yeah, just sort of recentering your life around the stuff that really matters, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
Oh, I know. We know. We learn slowly.
Yes. Slowly.
Slowly.
Very.
Yep.
So model kits.
Model kits? Whoa!
What are those?
What are they?
Well, Gunpla is a portmanteau of Gundam and plastic.
Whoa, tell me more.
I won't.
Aw. Man, I thought I was being good.
Nah, you were being good. You're being better than good. You're being great.
Alright.
Yeah. Like, and Sig's trying to do the same thing too. Like, she has her second of 2 D&D nights tonight. That's where she's now on Wednesdays while I'm streaming.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, which is
Is
good.
this why you're streaming early, to fill the void that would normally be filled with her companionship?
Wow, that cut deep, but kinda. Like, I'm literally just sitting there, like, because I worked from home today, so I got done with work at like 4:30, and I'm just sitting there watching TV. It's like, I feel so unproductive. I'm just waiting for the stream to happen. Why not just stream? And here I am.
Well, sometimes being unproductive can be okay.
I know, and I just talked about how important it is to just like take time for yourself. But man,
Yeah.
I like being with you guys. Like this is chill for me. I get to hang out with some friends. We get to build stuff together, and we get to rant about silly things, and yeah.
We get to loosely allude to modern day politics.
No politics on this channel. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't know whether to be happy or sad that like the mod chat has sort of devolved into politics memes.
Well, that's why I even said in our mod chat today, it's like, hey, maybe we should tone this down a little.
Just a little bit, yeah. But like, I was in like 2.5 hours of meetings today, and I can't figure out how to get my phone to not make a noise whenever I send a text message. And in the middle of this meeting, my parents and sisters start talking about like, yo, something happened last night. What was that? And I'm just like, I want to be in this, sending you memes, but I can't.
Uh-huh. Asuka pathetic emoji.
Yep. You used that earlier today.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. I don't know how well she would scale to being an actual emote, though, is the problem.
No, that's why we have Majima pathetic, which also works.
Oh yeah, we do have something else that's right. Let me check.
All right, well, we got the feet done. The feet are done. Yeah. All right.
Well, that's a Astolfo Thonk.
No, it's literally Majima Pathetic.
Oh, but that's him sideways. It's not like the expected leaning back, looking down upon you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Presenting this neck that's so easy to grab and grasp.
All right, so we're about to do the waist. I'm actually going to take a quick break. I want to get a sip of water. And we're like right at the halfway point of today's stream, so that is like the perfect time to do it. So give me like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back with some sip. You get to be entertaining now.
Oh, I gotta be entertaining? Okay, cool. Time to start reading chat, which I've sort of been doing, but now I'm doing a little bit more. From David the Kanan, are the HG00 kits any good? I want to buy 2 7-sword Gs and a third-party XN Riser. Don't really want to get the master grades. So some of the 00 kits are good, some of them are not nearly as good. I have built the Overflag, which I like. It's a little bit strange on the articulation because the bottom half of the leg is so much longer than like the upper thigh, but it does all right. I also like the proportions, so that's what counts. I've built the Throne Dry, and that kit can do a little bit better than you'd expect from such a strange design, so I like that. They like don't come into the 00 kits expecting like the most of articulation or anything. A lot of the times they can only get 90 degree in the elbow or in the knee. Yeah. Have I seen the MG Astray noise counselor that was announced a while back? I don't remember if I have or not. John the Mod chiming in to say the HGO Gundam is pretty neat. I've seen it in the past. I've considered it. I did not get it. Yeah, just like a cursory look through Dalong.net to see what you're getting into is always recommended with any sort of kits. It helps a lot to sort of figure what you're getting into and whatnot. Like, I'm currently building the Zabanya, and I looked through Dalong to see, like, hey, what should I expect out of this kit? And it has, like, 90-degree elbow rotation, a full 180-degree double joint bend in the knees, which is ridiculous, but it's there. David the Kane is saying, I'm not applying for articulation. I'm mostly going to detail up, scribing, plot plate, painting. Consider looking at the no-grade 1100s it has in the line, because there are actually a good number of those, and you might get more surface detail to start with in 00, and then you might also have a bigger canvas to work with. Some of those kits are also pretty unique. Like, I hear nothing but universal love for the Tyrion. The Tyrion has, like, again, this comes back to articulation, which you're saying you don't really care about, but, like, when you can nearly put your head through your knees as you're standing, it's unreal articulation. The Tyrion is an amazing model kit, and it comes down to the base design just being really good for articulation and stuff. Which is really strange, because that thing is, like, the gruntiest of the grunts that shows up in 00. I'm not a fan of joint construction. I've never built a kit that requires polycaps in the elbows before, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah, that's sort of common for a lot of kits of the time. I know a lot of seed kits also have that sort of thing going on as well, and that's something I've frequently run into because I kind of like some of the seed designs, and they're only in the older kits. So yeah, like I bought a HG Balden arms option set recently, which has the joints that can go into the elbow and the knees, so that you can change how that works and add some articulation into older kits. I'm working on a HG dual Gundam to add that to as just sort of a base, like, hey, how well does this work? But that project's been on hold for a little bit. Need to get back to that. And hey, he's back. Hello, Jason. How's it going?
I step away for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Step away for 2 minutes. And what's the first thing that you say in my chat? What's the first thing you said in my chat after I left? Because I have a thing that says
chat for the first time in forever.
Because I see a message from one Nelsonator that says some 00 high grade kits are good.
Yeah.
And then I plug in my headphones and you start talking about seed.
Yeah.
I'm going to rename you to Hot Takes Gunpla.
Hey. Well, John the Mod talked about a 90-degree, or like the arm joints in the O Gundam he's building, where it has a pulley cap in the elbow that everything sort of rotates around. I was like, yeah, I've seen that in a lot of seed kits. It's kind of okay. It's a little bit jank. There are things you should do to it to make it a little bit better. Maybe.
Yeah, that'll break down really fast over time.
Yeah.
Which, could you don't? I hate my wavy hair. I hate it. And I didn't do my hair because I worked from home today, so. Blech. And
Yeah.
I was going to wear my hat, but I wore my hat when I went to go and get food, and it is raining really like gross out, so my hat was super wet, and I didn't want to sit here for 3 hours with a wet head.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, model kits.
So
On
what
to
the
the
heck is
diaper.
Big
Let's go.
Fishing Adventure anyway.
Again?
Is that like a mod for Sonic Adventure 1 or 2?
It is a mod for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, as in the Sega Genesis game.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. All I know about it is that it is a mod for Sonic 2, and it is called Big the Cat's Fishing Adventure.
Flavored lemons. If you wanted Jason to see something, under Voice Gunpla, we have a chat that's voice to text. That is the place to post it.
Yeah.
That's generally where companion images go for stream.
Typically, and if I like them, then I'll put them on the stream. If I like them. If I like you. Which I
I've
do
already
like.
posted a picture in there about how I feel the coronavirus is portrayed in the media of Dr. Corona and Mr. Virus, just like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Nice. I still think my favorite coronavirus meme is when the media was announcing that alcohol kills the coronavirus. And it's that one cringe picture of like the dude pointing an airsoft gun at himself. You know which one I'm talking about? Like from like those
Yep.
914 and This Is Deep posts. And it's
Yep.
just like the Corona logo over his head.
Yep.
Loved that. Oh, internet. This disgusting setup work. Oh, you want to talk about disgusting things? Let me tell you about the tacos that I had for lunch today. No, we're not bringing those up again.
Nope.
They were gross.
I did not hear the story, and I don't think I want to.
Okay, actually, you know what?
You're
might
going to
be-
curse me with the taco story, Jason. You just said you wouldn't.
Do
I
you
thought it
want
was
me?
safe to be in voice chat.
Do you want me to not tell you the color of liquid that was leaking out of these tacos?
I'm gonna guess it was purple.
Okay, so you like you might be old enough for this. I don't know. Because you're a couple years younger than me, right?
Well, yeah.
Ish. Okay. So like, you might remember this was when I was in grade school. But there was a company, and I don't remember the company's name, but they made like weirdly flavored milk. And one of them was
Okay.
like an orange milk, like you think like strawberry milk but orange. And
Okay.
it looked exactly like how you're picturing it right now, and that was the liquid that was at the bottom of my styrofoam box with my 3 tacos in it. And it's just like I picked it up and like I held it like I would normally, and it just like dripped,
Ooze.
like oozing this orangish milky liquid out, like up. I couldn't finish them. It was so bad. It was awesome. Wholesome Witcher members, there you go.
Good for him.
Heck yeah.
Not me, I don't remember.
All
I
right.
vaguely remember, like, the Shrek green ketchup, but I don't remember this.
Yeah, there was green. There was purple and blue ketchup too.
Yeah, there were. Oh,
What?
hey, what happens if we put food coloring in ketchup?
Oh my goodness, lemon flavored lemons. Oh,
Astray noise canceller.
oh baby.
That's whack.
Oh.
Is that built on the HiRes frame?
I don't know, but it is super
Wait, he
pretty.
said master grade. Okay.
Oh, okay, why can't I copy the freaking link? Guys, look at this. Why can't
Testing, testing.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. Hello? Hello, housekeeping? Why is your setup all jank?
Because I am watching Twitch chat on my tablet while running Discord chat through my phone.
That does sound
Alright.
very jank.
On janky-ass Wi-Fi that could drop me at any second.
Love it.
There it is. Look at this. Look at how pretty this is. Now this isn't a kit, right? This is a custom. This has to be a custom. But wow, that is
I like its
incredible. Yeah, it's straight up has a corset. Yeah.
According to Lemon Flavored Lemons, they said in the original post, have you seen that master grade Astray noise canceller that was announced a while ago?
That's a real thing you can buy? Get me source
Apparently.
on that. Get me source on that right now. Because I do not believe you. Man, that looks good.
Alright, I have requested sauce. We'll see what comes of it.
Well, the sauce is in the bottom of the styrofoam box.
Well,
Like,
that's
I
too
think
bad
they
for the
just
styrofoam box.
I think they just didn't cook the chicken. Like, I think
They
that that's all it was, is like the extra, like, way too much chicken juice mixing with like the cheap plasticky cheese that was in it. Like, I am confident in saying that those are the worst tacos I've had since moving to Austin.
Alright, well, I have built all of the GN holster bits for the Zabanya, and I still don't like them.
DTU tamales are good. Although, you know what I did find, though? When I was in Pittsburgh, one of my favorite restaurants that Sig and I would go to is called Feel and Fuddle. They had the...
Okay, that's a name.
Well, they had the JD's 100 Beer Cult, which you would get your name on the wall if you had 100 different kinds of beers at the place, and I have my name on the wall there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that was me in college, let me tell you.
Jason
what I
Tyler
was-
Badgunpla.
Really, really overweight. But freaking they had just this really, really good buffalo chicken dip. And I was just Sig and I, like, after I got off of work and I was, working on a couple of things, we were hanging out and it just like dawned on me, what if we put that buffalo chicken dip with like the little tortilla strips in taquitos? We just made taquitos out of that buffalo chicken dip. How good would that be?
I have received a new musical instrument today.
Oh, did you? What the hell kind of musical instrument did you get, Witch?
I got a bar on.
And you're not going to play it for me on stream right now? If you're not going to get your bar on right now, I'll be very upset. I also don't know what a bar on is. Oh, it's a drum!
It is indeed a drum.
Awesome! Why?
It's a Irish, Scottish-ish, something like that, skin drum.
Okay, but why?
To play it for a song for choir.
But you sing in choir, you don't play drums.
This is inaccurate. We make music in choir.
Yeah, you
We
sing.
use all instruments at our disposal.
Yeah, all your vocal cords.
We have a piano as well. Does that not belong in choir?
Yes, I have heard of the Hayakushiki Crash lemon flavored lemons. Hayakushiki Crash looks really pretty, but Jesus, is it expensive.
That's what happens with P Bandai. And a lot of leftover parts.
Which is now a thing in the States, I guess? Kind of.
Sorta.
P-Bandai has always been a thing in the States as long as you buy from Shin at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, where you can save 10% off your order using promo code BADGUMPLA10 at check.
There it is. That's what... Oh.
I gotta learn from the master.
Oh, that's what I need to do. One moment.
Get a Yakushiki Crash?
No. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We're doing a long stream today, so I'm just gonna do this because I've been meaning to for a long time.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
let's have
fix
some
your
fun.
hair?
Wow, rude. That's just because I built up a bunch of.
But I thought you used Mac. All stuff.
Hmm.
I'm doing a thing on the computer.
I love computers. I hug computers.
There, that's what I want. MySpaceGenerators.com. Let's go.
Oh no. Jason, why are you like this?
Okay.
All right, what am I in for here?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
I.e., something you should never have done, ever.
That.
Lemon-flavored lemons, sometimes the past should be forgotten.
Oh, that looks. Oh, baby.
Oh baby, a triple.
God.
Oh,
Mom,
baby,
get the
a
camera.
triple. Oh, yeah. Okay, so...
Well, I can only
Dear
do
chat,
one.
God, this
I
looks...
am sorry for what I have inadvertently caused.
Okay, but before Jason gets to it,
Go ahead.
Wheeler found a sauce, apparently, for the MG Astray noise canceller, and I'm looking at it, and it's en.gundam.info, so, like, that looks legit, right?
Yeah, no, that's 100% legit.
But then I read, like, the pop-up that came up for it in Discord, and it says, Gundam Build Divers official website, and, like, I know that B2V is a problem with the Japanese language, but come on.
Oh, I could see that being a thing. An accidental thing.
Yeah, just please hire, like, a native English speaker to just fix that. Your worldwide brand.
Okay. Now do this, and... And more weird stuff I can do. Can I do more weird stuff?
Yes, of course you can.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Jason's doing something.
I am. It's very important, and I've stopped the stream in order to do it. Oh, yes. This will involve
no.
beautiful things.
Jason, please, don't do this.
Alright, now generate animation. Loading. Give it to me, baby. Come on. Be the thing that I want you
Stroud
to
has the right idea here. Sub now to get Jason to stop. Thanks for the sub, though, Stroud.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thank you for the submarine sandwich.
You're welcome.
We don't do that here.
You're
Why
welcome.
the hell not?
You're welcome.
Alright, download. Download, you son of a bitch!
Sub now to get Jason to play more Jackbox.
Can I just like view the image?
Isn't that the game where we just talk about feet for a few hours?
Should be.
I don't think Jason is interested in that.
I mean, that
We
sounds like
banned-
what happened last time, if I remember correctly.
We,
This will be worth it, I promise. I swear it will be.
We successfully ran that joke into the ground.
It
Oh,
didn't
God.
take much.
Oh no, I crashed the server of this website by trying to be too powerful. Oh,
Uh-oh.
front row.
Today, Jason successfully Reddit hugged of death a server by himself.
I just
Good
want to
job.
make a GIF.
Impossible. Gifts are impossible.
We only make GIFs here. Tasty, tasty peanut butter.
Yep.
As the resident baker, I feel qualified to say that it's definitely GIF.
Jif. It's Jif peanut butter, but it's GIF image format.
No, it's totally Giraffix interchange format.
Right, of course.
Generate.
How could I be so blind?
Try this again.
C. Wheeler agrees. He's more of a GIF man. Get out of here with that GIF nonsense.
That's not too bad.
Okay, so Jason is making a GIF right now.
I am making important things that are worth stopping the stream over, yes.
You are going to
No.
curse us with something.
Like, I want to say at this point it's sunk cost fallacy. It's actually not that funny, but I'm, like, spent so much time doing it that I need to just see it through
Yeah.
all the way.
So
Yeah.
it's important to note that this was prompted by a shin shill,
It was.
and it involves MySpace. So I'm very concerned about what our stream is going to make people think about JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, where you can save 10% off your order using promo code BADGUMPLA10.
Not bad. This.
Ivan, I only save my videos on the internet in the .docx form.
Oh no, you're one of those people.
I'm not, but I work with enough old people to know that anytime I get emailed anything, it will be in docx format and have like a screenshot pasted in to it if they're trying to send me a pitch.
See, I thought you were going to say that it was going to be a virus, but that's much worse.
Everybody gangsted to the JSON file is 900 gigs.
I had to teach my sister what JPEG compression was today, so I ended up sending her a meme about JPEG compression.
Do I look
Do
like
I look like I know what JPEG is? I just
Someone
want a
was going to
picture
do
of a goddamn hot dog.
Which
I just want to ride my motorcycle.
I want you
There we go.
to try and do as many King of the Hill quotes in that voice as possible.
So can someone please give
That's
me a
the only one I know.
JoJoHobbyandStuff.com shill right now?
Oh god.
In the Hank Hill
So
voice.
disgusting.
Thanks, I hate it.
But you know what you won't hate is all those great deals over at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com where you can use the promo code BADGUMPLA10 at checkout to get 10% off your order.
What's
I'm
that?
the
Did you say that
SpongeBob
I
my leg guy, but my eyes.
Because it
instead.
wasn't that funny. It's just a sunk cost fallacy. I had to do it.
Jason.
Can we use promo code BADGUMPLA10 to get you a haircut, you hippie?
It looks fun. Okay.
Hey, I like it.
It
I like
wasn't
his
I
hair.
explained this earlier today. Okay, listen. I didn't work. I worked from home today, so I didn't need to do my hair up. And everybody else says that it looks okay, but I hate it when it's like this too. So I'm glad that someone else also hates it. It looks terrible.
I asked him if his barber screwed up.
Rude. Incredibly rude.
No bully.
Oh,
It's not bully if it's true.
No bully.
So, Jason, please tell me that you have that GIF bound to like a key so that anytime there's a shill, you can just hit the key and that pops up.
It will be.
Wonderful.
By the way, Stroud, thank you for the subscription for 29 months. Sub now to get Jason to stop. Ivan Rojas X5 Avalos, thank you for the follow. Why does your name have so many syllables?
Oh, you know.
Goodness gracious, sir.
It's not that many syllables.
You're not that many syllables.
You're correct. Which
literally
is
like
one syllable.
What were you laughing to yourself about? You want to share it?
Shut up.
You want to share it the class?
No.
Well, it wasn't. That was a
I
rhetorical
only brought
question.
enough snacks for me.
Did Nelson tell you about my dinner?
No, he didn't. Was it better than mine?
I don't know. What was yours?
So,
I thought this was your lunch.
No, that was my dinner.
No. I'm talking about Jason.
well, okay, I shared.
these
Okay, I
tacos.
shared my horrific dinner story twice already. You go ahead and share yours.
So
Then I'll follow up.
you may have seen advertisements for the local chicken joint, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You may have seen advertisements recently for a product that they are selling where it involves chicken, but it also involves a donut.
Oh.
Oh, this.
Yeah. So you mean not Gordo's, right? Go ahead.
Right. So I bought a chicken and donut platter from the Kufsa.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't glaze the donut.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever had a plain, unglazed donut?
Yes.
Yes.
Not
And
a cake donut. It's not a cake donut. It's a risen donut. It's a yeast donut.
Thank you. You got there eventually.
I have, and like depending on where you get them from, they can be okay.
Imagine a yeast donut from KFC
Uh-huh.
without frosting,
Uh-huh.
without a glaze.
I mean, if you're making a savory meal and using a donut in place of a bun, I could see it somewhat working.
It wasn't a
But then
bun.
again, it's KFC.
It wasn't a bun, and it wasn't like a Nashville hot chicken sort of situation where
God,
the
those
donut was absorbing oil or grease or something like that. No, it was just a regular, plain ass, unglazed donut, and
So-
it tasted like clinical depression.
So first off, okay, 2 points to this. First point, Nashville hot chicken is one of the most disgusting things I've ever put in my mouth. As a fried chicken lover, it is an offense and an affront to mankind as we know it. But also,
so you're not a fried chicken lover then? Okay, that's.
I'm not a fan of freaking toenail juice soaked chicken and way too much spices.
Wait, what?
For the Canadian in the room, Nashville fried chicken?
Nashville hot chicken.
Nashville hot chicken is a way to prepare fried chicken where you soak it in like vinegar and then load it up with so many spices, so many different kinds of conflicting spices that it doesn't actually taste like anything anymore. Disgusting.
All right. So brining it is... Well, no, that's not even brining it. That's vinegar, not...
Yeah.
No, so here's I'll make it worse for you because frankly I don't really like Nashville hot chicken all that much either, but I don't hate it. Nashville hot chicken, it's not vinegar, it's lard.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Well, whatever it is, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
but-
a spicy paste.
Yeah. That you know what? That's a good way to put it. It's a spicy-ish paste. But the second point is, do you remember when they did? I don't know if they did it in your market, but here they did Kentucky Fried Chicken and waffles.
Yes.
Do you remember how those tasted?
Isn't chicken and waffles good?
Chicken and waffles is an amazing combination, but not from KFC.
No, not from KFC.
Fair.
For the KFC waffle basically tasted like formed sawdust that just had the word sugar screamed at it for 45 minutes.
It's the LaCroix of waffles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
See, somebody knew what I was picking up, or what I was putting down. So, that was pretty horrific. That sounded pretty disgusting. So, we'll go through this a third time. My dinner tonight was 3 chicken tacos with just chicken and cheese. Really simple. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing over the top. $7, not a big deal. When I got tacos home, though, they were very wet. Very, very wet. Very, like, soaking, sopping. And, like...
I believe the word you're looking for is... moist.
Moist. Moist. Stroud, when you were a kid, because we're the same age. You might remember this.
I was a kid at one point.
Yeah, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Doubt.
So, do you remember, I don't remember the brand name, but there was a brand when we were kids of flavored milk that would sell, like, blueberry milk and orange milk, along with, like, the chocolate and strawberry and stuff.
Right.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do you remember what the orange milk looked like?
I do.
That was what was at the bottom of my styrofoam box with my tacos in it. So it was very evident that they didn't finish cooking my chicken, because it was literally like you picked it up and you could like wring these out like it was a chicken-filled towel. And just like dripping this milky, orangish, grayish liquid. Oh, it was the worst.
Anonymous gray liquid.
Yeah. Oh, man, it was bad, dude.
Old men telling their war stories. Do you want this to be just a nostalgia stream, Emil DeVasco? Because we can get nostalgic. Hey, Jason, remember Dunkaroos?
Those still exist. That's not even an old thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they brought them back recently.
Oh, really? I feel like they never left.
They never went away up here.
Oh, well, in Canada, yes. Hey,
It's kind of like Toys R Us, how you guys don't have that anymore.
Kind of like Circuit City.
Remember Ecto Cooler?
Uh-huh.
I do not remember Ecto Cooler.
It was a high C flavor.
Mm-hmm. Remember High C?
I remember high C. Remember Tang? It's a
do.
kick in a glass.
Ugh.
Hey, remember soap shoes?
Oh, yeah.
Rolling around at the speed of
So
sound.
legit, I was at
Soap
Goodwill.
shoes.
Yeah, they were like, okay, so you've seen me play Sonic Adventure 2. You know how I grind on rails in that game? Those
Yep.
are soap shoes. Those were a thing that you could buy when I was a wee lad.
Oh,
had
that just sounds like curling shoes.
It was very dangerous. It was not fun.
They had metal in the arch of the shoes.
No, it was like, no, it was a hard plastic. It wasn't metal. It was a hard plastic. Which
yeah,
was
this
way
sounds
worse.
exactly like curling shoes.
So get this, I was at Goodwill last weekend because this is the most old man sounding thing ever. I like going to the auctions at Goodwill.
And losing to Fall Dog.
Yeah, right, exactly. But like, you know, like I would get like just like dumb old crap. But freaking, I went there last weekend and I shit you not, there was a pair of Heelys for like $3.
So did you get them?
They were like kids' shoes. I couldn't fit in them.
I can
So
tell
did
you
you
from
do them?
personal experience that Heelys are still very much a thing. And I have had more than a few children almost crash into displays of Coke and stuff.
Why? Why are they still
Because
a
they got a
thing?
Heeley at the store.
It's pretty dumb.
Oh man.
Jason, were you as excited as I was when they brought Surge back?
Bird was gross.
Surge was gross.
Like
I
my
mean,
I remember being a kid and my parents not letting me drink Surge because they thought it was too caffeinated.
Yeah.
Which, in hindsight, was probably the right call.
Yeah.
And then I eventually had it. It's like, oh my god, why is this so sweet?
Lemon flavored lemons. That is not the full armor double Zeta Verka. That's the Faz Verka. There is a difference.
And yes, to answer your question, yes, I do. It's very pretty. Model kits, everybody!
Jason has talked about not buying any more model kits until he gets through his backlog because the mistress said so. But does that count for people sending you kits?
No, it does not count for people sending me kits. So feel free to send me a Faz Verka if you want.
He has no control over my actions.
I have no control over anyone's actions.
So Jason, do you want another turn A just so you can have another one of the ball and chain thing?
Gundam Hammer.
I mean, I have the ball and
Yeah,
chain thing. I don't need another one.
Look.
Yeah, but
if
in
you
the
ain't
anime
just-
it used 2.
Oh, well then shit, yeah, definitely. It gotta be anime accurate.
I mean, I'm trying to think of when it uses 2, and it uses those 2 once, as far as I remember.
Yes. That's the extent of my turn A knowledge.
But hey, it does this as the spaceship it's protecting is on a mass driver to launch itself into space.
Space?
So the spaceship is attached to a giant rocket booster, just flying around a mountain, while Turn A is picked a fight with, like, just the wackiest mobile suits you could ever imagine.
The gold boy?
No, that guy's not wacky. That guy is downright sane.
Hey, you want to get nostalgic real quick?
Hell yeah.
Do you remember not paying utility bills?
Mobile Suit Gundam. I remember Mobile Suit Gundam like it was yesterday.
Oh, did you finally start watching it?
No.
Then it wasn't yesterday. Don't lie. Don't lie on my stream.
I saw it. I saw like a picture once and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
That's a
on that
neat looking
server
robot.
when I moderate.
Hey, Jason.
Huh.
Do you remember getting enough sleep?
Heck no.
Well, to be fair, I actually get perfectly fine sleep, so I'll answer that question with another question. Do you remember not being with child? That's really what causes the no sleep.
Hey, Jason, can love bloom on the battlefield?
I feel like I upset Stroud.
Now, I know
I'm sorry.
that's referencing a Metal Gear Solid game, but I'm familiar with that quote in an entirely different context that I'd rather not see on the server.
From a song?
No.
I bet it's from hentai.
Oh.
Not
Well,
quite.
considering
but
how
right.
thirsty my freaking server's gone these last couple weeks, maybe we shouldn't bring that up. God, you guys really need to, like, I don't know, learn
Start
Google
moderating?
or something.
One day we'll start moderating.
Yeah. No, not you guys. I mean, like, the collective,
Oh,
unwashed
The collective
masses.
unconscious.
the other kind of you.
Yeah, the royal you.
The kind that doesn't include me. The best kind.
Exactly. I am above being called you.
That's right, I am a thou.
I agree, Tux. Maybe Jason is the problem.
It could be.
Clearly, Jason, you're not horny enough on stream.
I mean, clearly. Hey,
Clearly.
hey, Stroud, you want to get nostalgic again?
Hell yeah.
Do you remember watching BattleBots on Cartoon Network? Or Comedy
Hell
Central,
yeah.
I mean? Cartoon. Do you remember watching Robot Wars on PBS?
Yeah. Yo, do y'all remember Junkyard Wars from TLC?
I do.
Yeah.
That was a show that existed.
I remember
I
the winning
watched a
team
Power
from season
Rangers
1
one.
was like some farm guys from Pennsylvania who found like the biggest rocket motor in the junkyard and just made a long tube.
Yeah, I mean, you know all that crap was scripted, but it was still fun to watch.
Well, I mean, they had to plant the rocket motors at the very least.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Do you remember those cursed Quiznos commercials with the rather good guys?
Yeah.
We love these subs.
Remember rather good?
Yeah, really. remember Weeblestuff.com?
Moses split the Red Sea with the power of his Beyblade.
Let's Beyblade.
I hate that that's real. I hate that that's real.
I informed my coworkers about the existence of that today, and they just looked at me like I had grown an extra head, and I'm like, no, it's a real thing. So then I had to show them Moses splitting the Red Sea with the power of his magic spinning top.
You introduced me to this. And now, because I love all of you, I'm going to introduce the rest of you to this.
Yo, do you remember Bakugan Dragonoid, the monster truck?
No idea what you're talking about.
It's a monster truck called Bakugan Dragonoid.
I see you've also been listening to the Giant Podcast.
Yep.
Moses Beyblade, here we go.
Oh god, Jason.
Beyblade Moses! That's not Beyblade Moses. That's not Beyblade Moses at all.
Jason, that's a weird astray.
There we go, Beyblade Moses, let's go.
Huh?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah, your first plan should be getting by us.
Though you call yourselves bladers,
Oh,
you
God.
don't know the real truth about Beyblading. There is a tremendous power hidden within bays. Since ancient times,
I like
the
how that
existence
one
of bays
stream
can
What
be
did we
found
do
in
to
moments
deserve this
throughout
blessing?
history. The power of Beyblades have been used to change the course of rivers
Great moments in
and
history.
oceans.
Hi, Dokadel.
This is
To
not what
defeat
we usually
many
do.
armies.
You came at a great time.
You can't make this up! You can't make that up, dude! Oh, man!
I'm glad it's going straight to Team 4-Star.
Yeah, that's the next thing that pops up. You can't make that up! That's incredible! Oh.
And I had to go down another nostalgia trip because you mentioned rather good.
Oh no.
Stupid dog, you got soup on your head. Whoa, stupid dog, you got soup on your head.
I don't know what that one is. Dokadel with the raid. Thank you, dude. You guys just missed some incredible Beyblade action.
No, they came right in time for the incredible Beyblade.
Oh, did they?
Yup.
Nice, because it says on my screen Dokadel raided with a party of 5 1 second ago, so that's great. I'm
Cool.
so happy you guys caught it.
Great.
Outstanding. Model kits, everybody. How you doing? Good to see
you
all
got
of
to
you.
learn a little bit about Beyblades and Moses.
God.
The new Old
I need
Testament.
that. I need to make that my freaking like background on my computer. That it just Moses parting the Red Sea with a Beyblade. You can't even make that up.
Can you make that the background to your JoJoHobbyandStuff.com where you can save 10% off your order using promo code BadGumpla10 shill thing?
I mean, I probably could. I didn't have it up in time.
Epilepsy warning for the stream now.
Well, that's too small for an epilepsy warning.
Is it though?
I'm not certain.
I don't have
Also not
epilepsy,
fast enough.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I deal with like some very mild photosensitivity stuff, and that wouldn't be that.
All right, if you say so.
As the
Model kits. Ooh.
Mado kit. What was that noise, for God's sake? Ooh woo. Is that gonna be? Was that River's first words? Ooh woo.
No.
I mean, technically, it's babble.
Her first word was up.
Oh, why did you do your first word? That's adorable.
Okay, well, if uwu was River's first word, Stroud would have climbed to the top of a volcano and Tekken style thrown her in.
Oh God.
In 7 years, she would have come back, beaten him in the King of Iron Fist tournament, and thrown him into...
Oh. I wish I was good at fighting games, man.
Yeah. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus came out today, but I don't have a PS4.
I'll just stick to watching Evo every year like I do. And then I'll buy my one fighting game I buy every year and then just play it for a week and never touch it again.
Yep.
2 years ago was Tekken 7, last year was Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'll probably end up with that Under Night in Birth this year.
Yep. Extremely anime fighter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, compared to me, we're like, I want to get back to Pokken Tournament.
Yo, Pokken Tournament's so good. I have that. It's wonderful.
I like it.
It was at Evo for exactly 1 year.
Yep. Exactly as long as it needed to be at Evo.
Yeah. And then everyone forgot about it.
That's okay, though. It
Yeah.
lives on in my heart.
No, it doesn't. You forgot about it too.
That's really rude. You let the man speak?
No.
To be fair, it's extremely on brand.
Right. I did my best. Why does this thing have a freaking tail, by the way?
Because
Model
it's an
kit is
Astray.
A tail. Yeah.
No, you just have it on backwards.
No, I don't. That's how it's supposed to go on. As a tail.
You sure about that?
I'm freaking looking right at it, dude.
It is a very masculine suit.
No, it's the back. Okay, well, you want to look at this and tell me otherwise? Because that sure as hell looks like it's supposed to be sticking out the back like that. Unless I'm insane, that absolutely is what it is telling you to do, and it shows it down here. Sticking out like a tail.
Huh. It's just very strange. It's been a long time since I looked at the backside of an Astray.
It also may break if excessive force is applied.
Well, la-di-da.
Almost like it's plastic.
It's almost as if, huh? I'm in the Austin airport right now for my layover to LA, and they have a Toy Joy store. Is it the same one as the sponsor? Yes, that is the same guys.
Isn't there another one like
there's
near that Alamo Draft House?
No, there is one downtown.
Right, that's Toy Jojo. My mistake.
That's Toy Dojo. Yeah. Yeah. If their like logo is like a pink cat, Legend of Zelda, then yes, that is the same exact one. That is dope.
Stop in, maybe buy a kit. Say that Bad Gunpla Jason sent you.
Yeah, and go buy a kit there and support the local hobby shops, but also support the guys over at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, where you can use the promo code BADGUNPLA at checkout to get 10% off your order.
Oh, we're gonna get some mileage out of
Oh yeah, I told you
I have a
it's
feeling
worth
it will be ran into the ground as much as Witch's feet by the end of the stream.
Legend of Zelda, no, you cannot come over to my house. It's closer than that? Yeah, I would imagine.
House?
It's probably done like at 7. You're in Canada.
So
I can come over
we'll
to
just
Jason's
annex Texas. And
I mean,
then
okay, I will
we
say
can have...
the mod team is probably allowed over my house, considering we've already had a mod at the house.
Hi, it's me, the mod who was at the house.
Actually,
By the way,
I think he
I
meant
can't
Sig.
believe you have a house.
Right? It's weird. I have a house
Yeah.
now.
Wow.
I have a house that I just renewed my lease on.
Who'd have thought?
He's stuck here another 2 years at least. Gunpla Gyaru's here. How's it going? Good to see ya.
Hi, Gunpla Gyaro. You missed Moses splitting the Red Sea
With his Beyblade.
with his Beyblade.
Let's Beyblade.
Like, seriously, who is gonna make the diorama of that, and why haven't we already? I will totally I mean, you can get like Moses action figures from a Christian bookstore. We can definitely make this into like a thing.
Why don't we do it in Gunpla form, since this is technically a Gunpla server?
Is it?
Give a Gunpla a Beyblade.
Are you sure? I thought this was
mounted on the back.
I thought this was a like meme server now. I'm pretty sure the only reason that this server exists anymore is to shill for JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, where you can use promo code BADGUMPLA10 at checkout to get 10% off your order or some shit.
What's that? No, Did you say that I could use promo code BADGUMPLA10 at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com to get 10% off my order?
You sure can. It's pretty amazing. You should go over to JoJoHobbyandStuff.com. Use promo code BADGUMPLA10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. But go ahead.
Just hear me out, okay? Mm-hmm. This is gonna sound crazy, I know. I've said plenty of crazy things in my time. But what if we didn't?
Didn't what?
You're right, you could use promo code GoodGunpla over at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com to save 10% off your order. Or if that doesn't tickle your fancy, I think Gundummies 10 still works.
It might. Amex looking to revive that someday.
Or what about Facebook 10? FB 10? What was the code?
Reddit 10?
Kayak, I see your question. I will get to it whenever these guys stop memeing.
No, impossible.
It might be a minute.
Personally, I use the promo code Witch15. It doesn't work, but I can dream.
I tend to use promo code Shin give me free stuff, and that works.
Yeah, that worked for me once.
It sure is, Tux. I have this recording and it will be up on the YouTube.
I need to talk to Shin and just be like, hey, I ordered something back on still hasn't come in. Can you add something free to that?
I need to talk to Tux about how to spell the word.
Yeah, the word annals is not spelled like that, Tux Creeper.
It has 2 L's, right?
Yeah, it has 2 N's.
It has 2 N's.
That's what it was.
Okay, Kayak, to answer your question, my face cam, I use a Logitech C920. My build cam is a Logitech Brio. It's a 4K webcam. It's glorious, and I love it.
That's why it's 4K HDR HD DVD barbecue, baby.
And the stream's in 720p because nobody can stream it at 4K, and affiliates get kind of screwed on that.
Only me.
Have you come to meme about Moses parting the Red Sea?
I sure wish you have.
By the power of Beyblade. Oh, man. What a weird stream.
Yeah.
This is. I love that we're doing a stream though now that's gonna be on the new Streamgunpla YouTube channel that accurately represents all facets of the streams that we run.
Yep.
Yeah, no longer just highlights.
No, we're doing the whole thing.
I'm glad I, a moderator, could be here to contribute to this train wreck.
Kono moderator da.
I don't know what that.
It was me, Dio.
No.
It's a JoJo meme.
But I said
a JoJo meme? You mean a JoJoHobbyandStuff.com reference, or you can use the promo code BADGUMPLA10 at checkout to get 10% off your order? What? What?
Please, you're killing my wallet with these savings.
It is indeed a JoJoHobbyandStuff.com where you can save 10% off your order by using promo code BADGUMPLA10 Bizarre Adventure.
Please, my wallet can't handle this. We can't handle all the deals.
We are going to run this into the ground faster than we did your feet.
Impossible.
What is this stream?
We got over that real quick.
You made a stream channel just for this.
I sure did.
So
I made a stream channel because people wanted me to make a freaking stream channel.
So that this could be archived forever.
Yeah, in
so that
reality,
we
no
can
one's...
forever archive Beyblades.
BeybladeHobbyandStuff.com?
It's Beyblade.
It's
That was-
Beyblade.
Not necessary.
I remember the tune, but I don't remember any of the other words.
That's the only word that matters. Let's Beyblade.
Dragon, rocks and Dragon Ball Z.
See,
Step into
we didn't
the
get that.
Grand Tour?
Canada had its own version of the Dragon Ball opening.
Jason,
Yes?
are you singing the GT theme song?
Step into the Grand Tour?
Jason?
Grand Tour.
Stop.
But step into the Grand Tour.
Jason?
I have no
It's
idea what that
time.
GT. So, another nostalgia moment. Do any of you remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh! On PBS?
On PBS?
That was 100% a thing where I lived. They had Yu-Gi-Oh! On PBS.
I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! On YTV.
Public broadcast anime. Let's go. Ugh.
Speaking
What a
of
fun-
nostalgia,
Mhm.
anyone remember Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's
Sounds like a bad spin-off of Final Fantasy VI.
Real talk, actually, is that on PC? Are they doing the remake on PC too, or is it just on PlayStation?
just PlayStation.
Frick.
Rip.
Well, you can always get the old PC version.
I mean, I have a PS4, but I haven't booted it up in forever. I was just thinking of like, hey, I've never played a Final Fantasy game before. At least I haven't ever played any all the way through. That might be kind of fun to try streaming.
I wouldn't get in on the Final Fantasy VII remake as your first.
Why?
Yeah, that's for a very specific crowd.
That is for a very specific crowd.
Okay, well,
And
Why?
Hello, gatekeeper.
Start with the best Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy V.
6.
5.
why
Six.
why not 7 though? Because I've played like a little tiny bit of it, and I love like the world ideas.
Well, no, so it's less. You could Final Fantasy VII's fine. The Final Fantasy VII remake, though, I don't know if that's a good starting point
Why though?
because it plays entirely off of nostalgia for Final Fantasy VII.
Yep. Also, hello there, Gunpla Gyaru. How's it going?
Okay, but have
Oh,
you
you're in the
seen-
chat now. Hi.
Hey, have you seen how beautiful all the characters are? I mean, it's
Yes.
I love.
Everyone is very attractive.
Yep, Barrett looks amazing.
And it's making me uncomfortable. I can't have that kind of boner when I'm playing my video games. All ages 3.
It's not on PC, though. That's kind of disappointing, to be honest.
Nothing
No.
about this stream is PC, friend.
We'll get there someday, maybe?
Yeah,
It won't.
I can wait.
Yeah, I'm not in a huge rush. I've got enough things to play right now.
And you're not gonna
Animal
Yeah,
Crossing is about to come out. I'm good for a while.
Oh, that's a funny way to pronounce Doom Eternal, but that's fine.
Yeah, Nier Automata for another time.
Also that.
That's a funny
that
way
game.
to pronounce Persona 5 Royal.
What?
They're
No
coming out
one-
with a Persona 5.
Oh, I
Update.
know. I know what you're talking about. I'm just more thinking
Director's
why.
cut.
Yeah, direct. There you go.
I
Because
played one Persona game. It wasn't great.
Why did you have to do a drum roll before you finished your sentence?
He wanted
Because
an
I
excuse to
dropped
use-
my stick.
For drama.
Yep, exactly. I've said this before, Persona 5 I think is my I'm trying to think of the way to word it. It's my favorite game that I'll never finish. I love the aesthetic. There's just too much going on. I don't have 140 hours to pump into one piece of media. I just don't.
I don't remember how much time it took for me. I think I put 100 hours into it.
That's too long.
The Persona game that I played was Persona Q, and it was It seemed to expect me to know all the characters, and I did not.
Yeah, that was a bad Persona game to get into.
Glad to hear it,
I
David.
saw it on the shelf, and it looked interesting.
I quit playing Persona 5 like right at the very end, and I'm still kicking myself for it because it's been too long. So now I've got to replay it.
Oh no!
I think what I'm finding, the older that I get, the less I like open world games. Like, it's really rare for me to play a game that has like multiple side quests and things because I get overwhelmed really easily. Like,
let me also put another thought in your head about open world games.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is filler and a waste of time.
Yeah, like I love playing games for the story. Like the only thing that really propelled me through Nier Automata was the story was a life-changing experience. I've been playing, I was playing a lot of the Outer Worlds when I first got my PC upgraded, and then I stopped after about 3 or 4 hours because I've loaded up like 8 side quests that are giving me anxiety because they're always blinking and telling me you still have these things to do. Go and do these things. Why haven't you done these things? These things are waiting for you. Why haven't you done the things yet? And it's just like I can't.
Quest. You like your companions, right?
It's also, like it's just gives me anxiety. I cannot do it.
You love Parvati, don't you?
Also, the Outer Worlds was just...
Now I feel bad because, yeah, she's fantastic. Don't freaking put that evil on me, sir.
Look. If you want to see the resolution to Parvati's story, just watch Firefly. Because she's Kaylee.
Yeah.
Lifted wholesale from Joss Whedon's Firefly. And voiced by Ashley Birch.
Like, those kind of games, I need to, like, just watch Let's Plays of in order to get anything out of them.
I mean, Outer Worlds wasn't... I lost interest, like, 20 hours in, because I was just like, there's nothing interesting holding me to this.
See, I thought it had some good ideas. Like, I like the, like, capitalist dystopia kind of vibe they were going for the entire thing. But
See,
I got buried under a lot of guff that I just didn't have the time for.
I mean, that's the thing. I already live in a capitalist dystopia, and video games are supposed to be an escapist fantasy.
This is true. This is very true.
That's why I play things like Shadowrun, so I can live in a corporate future dystopia.
That's why you play things like Disco Elysium, so you can live in a communist dystopia. I put that reference in there for you, by the way, and you didn't even comment, and I'm upset.
Where did you put a reference in?
In the 10K sub video that you evidently haven't watched yet.
I haven't watched it yet, actually.
You son of a bitch.
Legend of Relda, you say that, but the toaster is literally the best. That is the only thing I took out of Persona Q.
The toaster?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what he's talking about, and I've played every Persona game except for Q.
The toaster girl from 4, 3?
So
3, yeah, 3. I know who you're talking about.
So Stroud,
toaster waifu.
Yeah, that's the one.
I know that you are a fan of the Danganronpa series, and we've talked about this before.
My wife is apparently more of a fan of Danganronpa than I am.
So here's my question: is that game like as bad about side questy guff as Persona is? It's not.
You can't. Danganronpa and Persona are not even. Novel. There's no comparison to make there other than the fact that they are both anime.
That's exactly the only comparison I have to go off of, but it looks very pretty and I like the idea.
Danganronpa does not have side quests. It's very linear.
I will buy it tomorrow then. Dream game, let's do it.
It sounds like y'all are saying Dadgum Rompa, and I love it.
We might be.
Dadgummit.
Dadgunpla Rompa?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So Jason, when are you picking up Final Fantasy 13?
I won't.
When are you picking up the objectively best Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy 13-2?
Damn it, I was just about to make that joke.
Lightning Returns.
No, that's 13-3. 13-2 is the one with
Hey, I know.
technically Lightning Returns isn't 13.3. It's just Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, obviously, get it right. God.
But Lightning never left. Where did she return from?
She returns to your PlayStation to steal your money.
Accurate.
This has been a fun stream.
It's slightly interesting to me that the guy that did space trucking is like, nah, I don't like side quests. I want like a contained story.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. The difference between like an EVE Online or a Stellaris is that I'm in full control of my own destiny. Like, there isn't an overarching story that's demanding my attention as well as all of these side quests that are demanding my attention. Like, give me one or the other. Give me a really cool story or give me nothing but guff. And I will have a great time.
Something Manifest Destiny.
Maybe. But, like, same thing, like, yeah, Nier is the exception to that. The Yakuza series is the exception to that. I've loved the Yakuza games. I need to go. I haven't actually played any like 2, 3, 4, or 5, so I need to change that. Maybe we could do those on stream.
This cannot continue.
Sir.
This cannot continue.
I want to get a tattoo. I want to get a Nier tattoo with Pascal on it. I'm not even making that up.
Jason,
make it happen.
When are you making a Gunpla custom with the mobile worker Haro thing? And giving him a Pope hat so that he can be like...
Oh god, that's good.
Kirkov.
That's Gyaru's realm is doing the cursed Haros.
Yeah.
I'll take any dumb ideas you give me. I just recently finished a long Furby, so there's...
Yeah, you did. You did. I saw this on your Instagram, and it was horrifying and beautiful, and I loved it.
She's so comfortable to snug with. I've taken many naps with her, so...
Yeah, long Furby. Just picture it in your mind, and that is the thing that exists now in the world.
Long Furby.
I'm gonna put it in voice detect.
Do it. I'll pop it up on the stream.
Long Furby.
Man. On the freaking part, would you please? Thank you.
No, I refuse.
This started as a build stream.
It's not gonna end as one.
Like, I think, like, because
You
I've been
promised
thinking about
me
this.
fishing, Jason.
Well, okay, we had to finish the kit first before we got to Big's fishing adventure, okay? We haven't finished the kit yet.
Well, stream's never ending at this rate.
The ride never ends. But no, like, I think that what I want to do for the Nier tattoo is, like, you know the scene where he's reading the philosophy book? Like, I just want to get a screenshot of that and just get that tattooed somewhere. I think that would be kind of cool.
You mean where he's referring to Nietzsche and just decides...
Yes.
Actually, he jumped straight past profound and went straight to crazy.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I think that would be really cool.
I think that you would do better with the... I'm trying to figure out how to describe this without spoilers. The, oh no, everything has gone wrong, not like this.
I can't. No, I can't. that scene wrecked me, and you all know why.
Oh yeah.
It is that like the I'm a genius oh no scene, but done serious?
No. This is the A2 how could you scene.
Oh, okay.
And I was not ready for that.
Y'all were talking about the new games you're gonna play, but maybe I should go play an old game so I know what y'all are talking about.
Go play Nier.
Go play Nier.
Nier Automata, it's a masterpiece, and beat it all 5 times.
My
Nier
husband
Tomato.
stopped playing at the A2 stuff, and I'm so pissed about
That's
it.
where it gets good!
Yeah.
Sit him down in front of the computer or PlayStation or wherever you have it from immediately and make this man finish this damn game.
I've never started it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. It's your first time on stream. I shouldn't be yelling at you, but that's really infuriating.
Ethan, like, all of Twitch is yelling, you need to finish Nier.
Like, actually yelling. Anyway, here's Lone
Then go
Furby.
back and play the original Nier, and play Drakengard 1 and 3, not 2.
No. I'm never playing Drakengard. Never. You can't make me.
Alright, watch a Let's Play of Drakengard 1 and 3.
I've read one for 3. I tried reading one for 1, but that game, like, the LPer clearly was like, this game is really boring and I hate it, but I'm playing it anyway.
I have better pictures of this Furby, but like, how NSFW am I allowed to send pictures?
Yeah, it is an all-ages stream. I have seen what you posted on the Instagram, and those probably wouldn't work on an all-ages stream.
Okay, well...
But I appreciate them, and they are fantastic.
Okay, well, yeah, so she had a great weekend. Oh, like, all of Twitch said you need to finish Nier because you stopped, like, right when it got good.
It's like, that is where the game completely changes, and it makes it into a masterpiece.
They said you need to do all 5.
Yes, you have to play through all the different endings.
Do all 26!
Okay, not all, but...
Alright, as long as you get A, B, C, D, E, and K, you're fine.
Is K the fish?
K is the fish.
Outstanding. I got that one by accident. I thought that it was gonna actually, like, reset my game.
We got the fish.
I think U is also pretty good.
I don't remember what U is.
U is debunked.
I don't think I remember that one. I don't think I got that one.
It is the first one that you can get, I believe.
I don't know. I can't physically go back and finish the game anymore.
Well, you can.
I can, but I physically can't play through it anymore. But that would be spoiler talk.
Good thing you can just buy all the Chivos.
Not anymore, he can't.
Yeah. Although that is like an amazing power flex on dude's part. Can't remember his name at the moment. Heck.
Yoko Taro.
Yeah. Like, just, I don't care how you get these Chivos. You can just buy them if you feel like it. Whatever, go ahead. Bribe me if that makes you feel better.
The biggest thing that I love from that game is the final version of the end credits. Where like the whole dev team joins in and sings. That broke me.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is very cool. I remember that. Tux Creeper, at this point, I'm just ignoring you.
Rip. Press X to Jason.
Do anyone want to talk about Cyberpunk? Not until it comes out.
That's
it looks
how
cool.
Saying Jason and Sean is how my husband finds me in crowds. It's so embarrassing.
Nice. I mean, most people call me by my first name anymore. Like, I don't know why I'm bad Gunpla everywhere, but so many people have called me by my first name that everybody just refers to me as that. So I don't have a problem with it. Because I think it's funny. Hey, the backpack's done. We did it! Now we get to build the katana.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. I know what I said.
Are you going to build a Wakizashi to go with it? Or,
I am.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the Wakizashi's the shorter one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Got it.
You build this katana once, and then you'll break it to be shorter, and then you'll put it on and say...
Do I like Animal Crossing? Never played it, don't have an opinion on it. Nothing wrong with it, nothing against it, don't have an opinion because I've never played it.
Same.
Like, the Nintendo Switch is the first Nintendo console I ever owned, so... I was a Sega kid growing up, like, that just wasn't my thing. Getting GameCubes and that. And when like, the DS and stuff was out, I didn't have the money to buy one.
I have a 3DS.
Nobody cares. No, I care.
I have like no games for it that I'm really enjoying.
You know what I had? I had a PSP, which had
PSP.
The only
PSP.
I had like
It
3
had
games for
Dissidia.
it. I had.
My husband.
Go ahead.
My husband got me a 3DS like when we first started dating, and I had just got dental work done that day, so it was like real loopy.
Mhm.
And he came over and he surprised me with it, and I like started crying,
Aw.
and I was like, "This is so sweet." But then like I had also ordered a pizza, and I was like, "You got me a Nintendo, and all I got you was a pizza."
That is adorable. So the PSP that I had like 3 games for it. I had Gran Turismo, which was, I remember being pretty good actually on that thing. But it also had the only Final Fantasy game that I ever played, aside from Final Fantasy IX when I was a little kid, and that was Final Fantasy Crisis Core. That's the only.
Why would Why
That's-
would you play Crisis Core without playing 7 first?
Because I don't know.
Let me guess. Did you also play
Because edgy
Dirge of
twunk
Cerberus
aesthetic? I don't
and
know.
Watch Advent Children?
Oh,
I really liked Advent Children actually.
You
I loved that freaking movie when I was a kid.
Oh,
So here's the thing.
whatever. Just play the Final Fantasy VII remake. You know everything about Final Fantasy VII at this point.
I know everything that I need to know.
The next thing you're gonna tell me is that like you liked Final Fantasy Spirits Within as well.
Okay, so caveat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Caveat.
He's gonna say it.
If it didn't have the Final Fantasy name on it, it would have been a fine movie.
No. I disagree.
You're wrong, but okay,
for
let's
the
continue.
time, it was very visually striking for the time.
This is not the first time I've heard you talk about these Final Fantasy movies, and like I thought I was having deja vu, or like I was really drunk the first time I was like hearing you talk about
It
it.
might have been.
But no, like you're right. But like you like really love them. It's so great.
It's not a bad movie.
It's deja
That's not
vu
my
all over
favorite
again.
movie. It's not a bad
Deja
movie
vu.
though.
I have been in this place before. Higher on the.
All right, let's build a sword.
Advent Children's a bad movie.
Stroud, your opinion is welcome, and we welcome discourse. So you know.
It's bad.
Kadaj's sword was weird and ineffective. Cloud's fusion blade was neat.
Yeah, it's a sword that
But
turns
all-
into like 5 swords.
7.
Whatever. So it's a gun. So Cloud is a Gundam. Confirmed. Got it.
I just want to point out, real quick, Advent Children came out in 2005.
Oh God, did it?
Yeah.
That was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
The
I-
PlayStation 2 is 20 years old today. Has that
I'm-
been discussed yet?
I'm physically ill.
What's 20?
I'm
I-
physically ill. Could you not?
Yes.
Could you never say that again, please?
I did a.
That means that the Dreamcast is old enough to drink, and that's what I had when I was a kid.
Good.
I did a musical analysis on the music in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children for band class.
See?
That's a
And
good
you're making
soundtrack.
fun of me for liking them movies.
It's a good
I didn't
sound.
say I liked it.
I have
But
a Final Fantasy thing, an embarrassing Final Fantasy thing too.
Go on.
Go on.
In middle school drama class, like one of our final grades was we had to do a lip. And I had my grandmother made me like the songstress costume from Final Fantasy X too,
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh
And I-
boy.
and I lip synced Real Emotion in front of my class.
Okay, well, I did have a
That's
friend that got
amazing.
I have a friend that wrote Final Fantasy VII fan fiction and like submitted it for an assignment for an English class and got a good grade for it. So you know, sometimes
did
it's
a
just-
What
reading-
Final Fantasy did he base it on?
7 leading up to Advent
Oof.
Children because there was Geostigma.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh hey, it's fantasy coronavirus.
Not shipping my boy like Kefka and I don't know, who are we gonna ship Kefka with?
No. He self-inserted
Garland.
himself, but as like a meaningless civilian that got sick. So like it's cool.
That is the correct way to self-insert in my book.
Oh, hey, Tux Creeper's here. It's a
Self-insert
party
yourself
now.
so you can die.
Not who I am.
Self-insert
Jason.
yourself so that you can see Cloud like turn around in the distance and give you a thumbs up and walk up as the aloof cool guy that he is.
So, real talk
Jason?
though, Final Fantasy Forces when?
Jason. Jason.
What, witch?
Jason.
This is not Tux. This is Tic Tac.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know GTU had the voice role. Interesting. All right. How's it going, Legend of Relda? Don't mind me just getting some soup. Anyway,
Yep.
now we get to the Hayaku Shiki runner of the kit.
Oh yeah. Is it just the bullet? Oh, okay.
It's the same like gold coating style. You can see the silver underneath. Same thing.
I let go.
So
I
pretty
like
though.
gold.
We just recently rewatched all the Austin Powers movies, and they're just so freaking good, y'all.
Still, ugh.
Good
Still
isn't the
so
word
good.
I would use. They're
Entertaining is more the word.
hammy.
I say those aren't really my cup of tea, but you know, if you're into it, you do you. Go for it.
Hammy is
Shagadelic,
my
baby.
brand.
I've noticed.
Yeah, you're kind of all about the cringe, and I am all about that aesthetic. I'm just happy you're all here building model kits with me, the only Gunpla builder on the entire internet.
Actually, I'm just
Jason.
sitting here staring at my turn A, which has face planted.
Turn a turn.
Turn
I
A,
bounce-
turn down.
Can I
Turn
bounce
a
a
turn
build
down,
idea
turn left.
off
Yeah.
y'all?
Go for it.
Sure.
So in August, I'm going to Daytona Beach for the USA Gundam store like thing that they're.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's probably going to be either like an expo or a competition. I've never really entered a competition before, but I'm thinking about making like a Ricky Bobby RX-78 too, like with the Wonder Bread water slides and stuff, like printing them off and putting them on the RX-78.
Okay.
Help
I'm
me,
following.
Oprah Winfrey.
But like, yeah, help me, Tom Cruise, you know, like all that jazz, shake and bake, and like making like a Dega trophy with the Ricky Bobby RX-78 too on it.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
No, let's do it. Why not?
I hate it. You should absolutely do it. Yeah.
Why did you make your free machine coffee $9 of coffee and caramel? Good lord, that is too much.
Oh, you know.
Water is so good and tasty. I love drinking water.
Mm.
Hey,
Or
you know,
as we call it up here in Canada, American beer.
Or
What, really?
as they call it out east, wooter.
Are you sure you want to play that game right now?
Oh, look
No.
at the Tana right there.
can we just go back to appreciating water? Hashtag Hydro Homies.
This-
Hashtag Hydro Homies there.
Does sparkling hard seltzer count?
No,
This is,
it's a
this is
stupid
safe
fad
space
and
for
everyone knows
water.
it.
Oof, ow, my feels.
Hey, I made a bow out of the
Shall we?
J1 runner.
Pew pew.
I can wear this to a fancy dinner party.
Yep.
But would you?
I
Do
mean,
it, Jason.
so you know me, I definitely would. Hey, we finished a runner.
Hey,
We did the thing.
Congratulations.
Finished a runner with one piece on it. Good job.
That's right.
John the Mod, do their donuts have glaze on them
Oh.
to bring this back around?
And it comes full circle. How the turntables.
The turn
Thank you.
has tabled in a 180-degree fashion where it will stay.
Okay, that just came apart. That's fine.
Ah.
Why did it do that? Does it seriously, like, does it not go down all the way?
It should, right?
Yeah,
Are you putting it in
should.
backwards?
No?
Rotate 180 degrees and let's find out.
Well, no, because it all follows the same curve. It's a
Nelson.
sword.
What?
Nelson, that would put the point in the handle, and that's not what you're supposed to do with swords.
There you
Okay,
go.
well, there it
Jason.
goes. It
You
goes.
had to
went
put
all
I
the
just
way
had to
up.
do it harder.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh, we're being fancy and polishing here.
I got me a cleaning cloth because I own glasses.
Isn't Daytona that place that's like super hot?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beach.
Yumi and Nora.
Okay, Jason, but beaches in California are generally freezing. Saying it's a beach doesn't make it automatically warm.
Not if they're in the south.
Okay, Jason, I'm in San Francisco. All of the beaches are freezing cold and they're always raining.
Yeah, but that's because it's San Francisco.
Okay,
You're
but
in the
what's
cold
your
season.
definition of freezing cold? You're near the
Oh,
ocean. you
here
can't
we go.
actually be
Here
literally
we
near-
go.
You know what, Witch? I didn't come into your home.
Listen,
Nobody comes to my home. There's nobody lives up here.
the two of us, me and Witch, could travel down to San Francisco and we'd be walking around shorts and t-shirts and it would be warm for us.
Good for
Word.
you. Good for you. It's because it's colder in another place. That means that it can't be cold for other people. You gatekeeping cold people.
We're gatekeeping
It's a
about the
warm
weather.
day today, and it's like 33 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hashtag stop
I
gatekeeping
hate
climate.
We're gatekeeping weather. This is Witch and I's job now. Nobody can complain about weather except us.
Have you ever breathed thick air?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, did I ever breathe dick air? What?
Wow, you know it was thick.
Air.
Come on.
THICC, thick.
Thick.
Thick. Like humidity?
Yes, Shug.
We don't get I'm inland across mountains, so we don't get like ocean thick air, but we get somewhat thick.
So you live in a swamp, so
I am a swamp.
wow. I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay.
I saw the ocean once.
You just gotta love yourself, even if you're a whole swamp.
An entire swamp.
What a fun day.
It had some fish in it, and we went on a boat to an island.
Speaking of swamp, I'm finally photographing my very, very cursed Shrek diorama, and I bought a bunch of onions today to put around the picture.
Oh
Friggin'
god,
about
I
time.
hate it.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna DM Jason and show him because nobody can see it except for him until it's done.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
This is what you gave away for the Mechanicore 2 stream.
Yeah, I had some issues with it that prevented me from sending it. I've been keeping in touch with the winner and he's been totally fine.
Oh yeah, no.
but-
I know Zaku42 really well. He's a good dude.
And so I'm finally to a point where one, figured out how to pack it so it's not completely destroyed when it gets to him, and two, I've put the final touches on it today, and oh buddy, it is so dumb.
I am very excited. I need to see this.
Hey Jason,
Yes.
did you ever get Zaku42 his stickers for winning the Photogunpla contest?
Contest Gunpla 3's coming up probably this weekend.
Yeah, and I think that I really need to enter so that you can owe me a third set of stickers.
But which?
Well, to be fair,
mods can't enter. And
What
get
I
stickers.
can do, we do have some extras of those Lagna Xenomorpha Gundam prints that she made. I could probably, if you're really nice, send you one. But the thing is, you're never nice to me. You are always a jerk. So
I said good things about your RG new video.
Did
when other
you?
people were bashing it. Yes,
Did you?
I did. I defended it and said that it is entirely accurate and that nobody talks about its less than amazing points. So it's good that someone finally did.
You talk about this as if people have stopped giving me shit for that video.
They will never stop.
I do
They'll
not
never
hold
stop.
much influence in the Gunpla world. I'm more of a 40k person.
Hey, I put a 40k reference into the 10k video just for you. I made references for specific people, and no one appreciated them. I'm never doing this
Wait.
again. I'm upset.
Wow.
Did you really?
I made a Golden Throne reference.
Oh.
What with the human sacrifices
He
and
sounds
stuff?
so disappointed.
I am! I worked really hard on this,
Witch
damn it!
sounds so disappointed.
I
don't
went
know
and
how
looked
I
up
missed
lore
that.
to make sure that that's how it worked!
Jason's
You
like,
son of a
sorry for
bitch."
annoying you with my friendship.
Yeah, exactly! See,
How
she
dare
gets
you,
it!
Jason.
How dare I try to care about my community what I accidentally have?
Exactly.
I'll be right back. I need to go rewatch
The
that.
audacity.
Well, bye, Witch. Thanks for coming by.
And he was never heard from again.
Oh, man. I said that discourse in the comment sections on YouTube is the human sacrifices to YouTube's Golden Throne. I was really proud of that. I made a reference to a thing that I don't understand. Kind of like all my Gundam videos. And while we're here, by the way, now that we got like 30 people here, shoutouts to Nelson for like doing the majority of the research for that video. Seriously, like, you're amazing.
I watched many videos.
I gave you credit in the comments. Or not in the comments,
Yeah.
but in the descriptor.
I see here. I thought you made like an actual 40k reference, not just like a minor passing.
Sir, I tried!
Like
I
Golden
tried!
Throne could be
I
mentioning
tried for
anything.
you!
Is this
You could have
What do you want from
mentioned
him, Witch?
anything about
Can
the,
we get a
the
headphone
corpse
warning,
god
like,
of Amath.
flashing banner?
Well,
you
to be
just want him to become a 40k streamer instead? Is that going to be enough for you?
Yes, that would be acceptable. Then he could actually learn how to paint.
I don't come into your house and kick your dog.
You don't have a passport to come up here. And, well,
Actually,
you'd probably die. You would probably die if you came to kick my dog, because he's shit.
yeah.
A
If
lot.
I had pearls on, I'd clutch them right now.
I kind of cannot be around
Oh.
dogs, so...
Listen,
bless your
can't be-
heart. Is that what
It
those
can't-
Texas
Good
people
job.
say?
It can't be that hard to smuggle Jason across the...
I mean,
Yeah, I might know a guy.
I can get a truck.
I've been
Canada Border Police are like the only competent organization in this country.
They search you pretty thoroughly. I've been across the Canadian border multiple times.
Look, if I go from Duluth to Thunder Bay, it'll probably be fine.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Go pick up some donuts while I'm there, too.
Will they
Please
be
just
glazed?
don't pick up Tim Hortons donuts.
But will they be glazed?
Not if they're from Tim Hortons.
Asking the serious questions here.
So just don't go to Tim Hortons. They're not even a real Canadian company anymore. They're like Brazilian.
I have
Yeah, they're here in
been to Tim
Minnesota.
Hortons.
I'm
I
so
want a
sorry.
donut so bad. I'm trying to like not do sweets or carbs right now, and it's
Come to Witch's Bakery and get like fresh donuts.
Gunpla Gyaro, I know that feel. I'm struggling with it too.
I just want to be hot for Daytona.
I just want to lose
It's
30 pounds so
Florida.
I don't hate
It's
myself.
always hot.
I mean, I'm cute, but like my organs, you know, they're screaming right now.
Mm.
Are you as cute as I am?
Probably.
I doubt it.
That got real personal really quick, didn't it? Jeez.
Everybody knows that I am the cutest person.
Do we?
You are the cutest paint flavor tester.
Yep.
Okay,
Blueberry
but,
is
like,
my favorite.
Are you cuter than River?
Nope.
See, I thought so.
Okay, well, one is an actual baby, therefore wins by default.
You know what? No, I'm gonna be honest here. Babies, not the cutest things.
They can
Fair.
be.
I
It's just
said it.
when it's as long as they're not screaming.
Or like
The
fresh.
cutest-
Like fresh
the-
babies are ugly.
Fresh babies. Right out the oven, right?
Freshly
in fresh
harvested
babies.
from that Oregon farm.
Like the jelly babies, you know, where they're still like damp. Ugh, terrifying.
Can we stop with the damp
When they're
things?
still moist.
Moist babies. Moist.
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 Why is this still in my ears?
ASMR. Moist.
Oh my god, I can't.
Wet.
God damn it.
Today.
You weren't here when we were talking about my moist tacos, so you don't understand why this is funny.
Moist babies.
I hate this so much. Who's like tapping their microphone? This is so bad.
Oh my
I'm reinventing myself as an ASMR streamer. Thank you for coming to my test stream.
Test stream.
I did not consent to this.
I just want to finish this hilt. Oh my god.
Too bad.
Impossible.
We're 5 minutes over time. I want to finish this thing. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
You guys are great.
Thank you for giving me the idea to pick up a career in ASMR by rubbing my microphone.
I love my accidental community.
So what can I say except you're welcome for getting your stream audio muted.
What can I say, but you're welcome for all the good deals over at JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, where you can use promo code BACKUP10 to check out and get 10% off your order.
Here I thought you were gonna go for something about candy asses. I'm disappointed that you didn't go
Running
for
it.
something involving candy asses.
Why? That's a really good orgy
Because-
album.
Because
It's a
The
band,
Rock-
okay? It's a band.
I know.
What?
Orgy. The band Orgy. They had an album called Candy Ass. It had a really popular cover of New Order's Blue Monday on it.
Jason, you're showing your age here.
That's like a 20-year-old album at this point, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's so good though.
I know. I know.
Their follow-ups, Vapor Transmission was okay. Punk Static Paranoia was not. That was not a good album.
Is this kind of like Jason's analog in making?
Speaking of analog, members of the band Orgy spun off to form the band Julian K, and their first album was Death to Analog. I'm a font of like edgy electro-industrial crap, so I could do
Yeah.
this all day.
That's accurate.
The crap part's accurate.
Yeah.
They're not very good. I'm still stoked to see Rammstein though this year.
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm letting my edge flag fly for one weekend. I don't even care.
Nelson, are you in your car?
Not currently, no.
Oh,
I took this selfie after watching The Rise of the Skywalker and just cackling as I was leaving the theater.
That was a movie that sure existed.
it was.
Ugh. Fortnite is canon.
Oh no, not this again.
Fortnite is canon. So model kits, everybody.
What is what we build sometimes?
Those things
It's
what we build.
plastic. It's sometimes it's in shapes.
Plastic. It's
Only
fantastic.
sometimes. Other times it's extremely ambiguous.
Very true. Wholly accurate. Why does this hilt have so many parts? Jesus.
I don't know, Jason.
Because
I didn't design
anime.
the kit.
But it's not even really a kit. It's a figure that you put armor on.
Half of it is a kit.
It's kind of a kit. It's weird.
It's just some shapes, man.
I mean,
Aren't we all just shapes?
I'm round. That's a shape.
I am in shape.
All right, there's like 8 more parts to this freaking hilt. Oh my god. The ride never ends.
Just like life, man. Just like life.
No, life does eventually end, and it keeps me up at night. Thanks. Now I'm not sleeping. Do you feel better about yourself? You should, because you're an awesome person. As should all of you for being here tonight. Positive vibes, positive energy.
I'm getting very bad at that whole positive energy thing lately.
Oh. Sorry.
I blame politics. End of story.
It's that time of
Too
year.
bad.
Politics Gunpla is not a thing.
Too bad. The ride continues for another 8 months.
Yep.
Oh God, really?
And then guess what? It starts up again in 2 years.
I thought you were gonna say 2 days.
It never stops.
Well, that's exactly
My
it.
friends, politics is like a roller coaster. It goes up and it comes down. It
See,
goes up
John the
and it comes
Mod,
down.
John the Mod
But-
knows what's up. Kraftwerk's on tour in the U.S. this year. You know who else is touring in the U.S. this year? Front 242, baby.
Oh, I was
Good for
expecting
that.
you to say JoJoHobbyandStuff.com.
I don't think he
But
really
you
does
just bag up
tours.
10 at checkout.
I not
All
over
right.
where I could press.
Haha! Caught you flat-footed.
You did.
So is that craft work or craft twerk?
Yes.
Oh, I hope it's craft work. Oh my gosh, you got my attention now.
Oh. They're a very famous German electro act.
they're so.
They're
Ah.
the people who
Never
made
heard of
Kerncraft. You know, the stadium song where everyone goes, oh, oh, oh.
That is
You
not
can
the
twerk to
same.
that.
That is
They
not
had
the
a
same.
JoJo stand named after them.
So-
that is a fact.
Hey,
Is this
anime.
another thing, like how y'all Americans, like do that thing where you watch that really cute owl for like, one day? I
What
think
are
it's
you-
one day. I
What are
don't.
you talking about?
That owl that's like really superb.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Oh.
What?
wow. Boo.
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 It's not even football season.
Yeah,
I'll
the
be here
XFL
all
is on
night.
week 5. What do you mean it's not football season?
I
Get that.
I
sports
watched
ball
an
away
XFL
from me.
game the other day.
Nice.
How did you
Was
like
it-
it?
I can't remember.
I didn't understand any of it.
Hey,
It
same. I
wasn't
tried
weird.
to watch some of it.
Okay,
It's not like Canadian football.
Jason,
Yes.
I need to tell you a story about how we were playing Jackbox the other day, and there was an XFL question that came.
There
up.
was. I saw the screenshot.
Yeah, no one knew the answer for it except me.
I would
I
have
was
got it.
there for that, and I don't remember the answer or the question. Oh, it was about like the last,
Oh, it's like
what
the
they called the last episode, right?
The
the
last
last
episode.
Let's face it, XFL is basically episodic content.
I mean, pretty much.
The big game.
The $1 million game.
Before they changed it to the $1 million game.
Well, it was officially the big game at the end of the year, and then they like got yelled at by the NFL,
Yeah.
and then they renamed it to the $1 million game.
Yeah.
I know you guys are talking about XFL right now, which
We
is
are.
like, it's like a whole thing. But have you ever been to like an NFL game, like particularly like a New Orleans Saints game? Like you don't even have to know what's going on. It's just like yelling and just being excited and making friends. It's so cool.
Well, see, like I disagree. I've been to NFL games, and I just find them really boring.
I guess
I-
New Orleans is just like a whole different thing, though.
He
Well, just
finds
like, I
it
think
boring, and this is the guy that willingly watches baseball.
Okay, so like with baseball, there's a lot more strategy that goes into it that you can follow along and do your own research on, and it makes it more fun.
There's a lot of strategy because what else are you supposed to do?
I went to a Hitman game once.
This is the hill that Stroud is going to die on.
Like, sometimes my mom and I will just drive to the city and like on a game day and just go on Bourbon Street or into a bar and watch the game and just like talk shit to the other people that are there for the other team. Like, it's so much fun. I love
That can be fun, but it's more fun when it's hockey because that's a superior sport.
You have reminded me now that I missed out on a band tour to New Orleans in high school, and I'm still salty about it.
Well, you can come and visit anytime.
So I got to go on the Seattle trip instead, and it was not interesting. It was wet.
The only major band trip I got to go on was to Carnegie Hall in New York, where we played.
Interesting.
In college, I got taken to the Frozen Four my senior year.
Oh, nice.
We won our semifinal game with 0.6 seconds left on the clock.
We're talking college hacky.
College hacky.
Nah, man, go like there is few more like visceral competitive experiences than going to see a live hockey game. They are so much fun. There's so much going on. There's lots of beer. It's never too hot because there's literally ice everywhere.
Yeah,
I love hockey games. We used to have like a local like minor league, I guess, hockey team.
Yeah.
They were called the Sea Wolves.
I know who you're talking about.
It's freaking great. I have always wanted to ride a Zamboni, especially because of the song. I love hockey.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Like when I was in college, they did Student Rush for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and like I was going to school in Pittsburgh, so like you could just like go stand in line for a few hours, and they'll just give you tickets for $25. Like I'm talking like 3 or 4 from the glass that are normally like $200. They'll just like give them to you. The trade-off, of course, is that you have to stand around in a blizzard, but, you know, it's still, like, it was a lot of fun, and I miss going to those. I really do.
I miss Seawolves games. I miss the jock jams, like, in the arena.
Oh, yeah,
I miss the, like, paper airplane throwing in the middle of the hockey rink games at the breaks. I love it. So good.
Yeah, there's a minor league hockey team here in Austin that I haven't gone to see yet. Really neat. The Dallas Stars affiliate. But I just haven't gone around to it. And also, their training facility is fairly close to where I live because their only like public ice hockey rink in Austin is in a strip, like in like behind a strip mall. Like it's in the strip mall, but it's the rear entrance to the strip mall, so it's like even more obscure and out of the way. And it's really weird, but the reason that I really want to go is not just like to go skating, but they do an event called Anime on Ice, and I have to see it. I have to know.
Is that like Yuri on Ice?
No, it's
Please.
Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but like there's like other things that they do, and I must witness this.
Sports anime on ice.
After Katrina, the Seawolves, our local team, got rebranded into the Surge, which was so lame.
Oof,
but my aunt and uncle at the time were part owners of that team, and I had no idea. And so, like, one summer, I'm like hanging out at my aunt's house, and I woke up because I like had spent the night, go downstairs to like get in the pool with my cousin, and like the entire hockey team's there, and I was like, oh my god.
Nice.
Okay, so
hey, here's a bunch of people what I don't know. I'm doing the shield, and then we're going to call it a stream.
Yuri on Ice was in fact part of Anime on Ice 2017.
Oh, did you find it on Google?
I mean, that's what came out.
It was the first video result.
Oh, the Missus is home. How did D&D go? I'm glad. I'm glad you had fun. We've been talking about all kinds of weird shit. You've missed an event.
She certainly missed something.
Yep. She missed me becoming an ASMR streamer.
Oh God, please no, not again.
You had a bad dinner too! We all had terrible dinner tonight. That's great!
Hey, my dinner was
Joke's
fine.
on you.
I had a great
I
dinner
haven't eaten
actually.
yet.
So did I.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are alright.
Had some pasta with white sauce and sausage.
Not gonna lie, peanut butter sandwich sounds pretty good right now compared to the drippy, slimy tacos I had.
Moist.
Don't.
GTU, I'm glad you endured your tamales.
God.
My God. This needs to stop.
You're under arrest.
Oh, destroy wit.
This is a citizen's Twitch arrest.
I
citizens
do not
Twitch
fall
ban.
under your jurisdiction.
I'm sorry, but you're under arrest.
Can we
Can we turn this into a music pun?
Whoa, this is the police.
I want this stream to be done now. Can I go
You
home?
can end it, Jason.
Can I go home now?
Thanks for hanging in
You're
here.
You have the
Tom.
right to remain silent. Anything you can say can be used against you in a court.
Like, I'm
Officer,
honestly...
He's right over here. Ooh.
Wow.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
Gathered friends.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer.
Again, as we listen to the legend of the Bionic.
What's up, sweetheart? How you doing?
Oh, hey, an adult's here. Wonderful.
Thank God. We need an adult.
Yeah, you missed,
We're just hanging out.
We're talking about how Moses split the Red Sea with Beyblades.
I kind of
Hey,
missed
but-
that part, but I'm a little.
Have you never seen this before? Google it. I won't play it on the stream again, but Google it. It is a real thing.
I will absolutely do that.
It is 100% Beyblade, Lauren. And actually, we said after we were done watching, it's like, why is this not a diorama yet, and why hasn't Gunpla Kiaru made it?
Please don't.
Like, it is 100% you.
I'm googling it right now.
Stop. You violated the law. Since you actively
Oh my
disobeyed the
God!
court, you must serve out your sentence. Your stolen goods are now
Oh, no.
forfeit.
Who had the Uwu Paraka rap? Please.
And pay with your blood.
Waka, gangs on the loose, and nothing you can do.
Oh, you can.
I am
You
going
can
to
certainly
ban
rock
all
me.
of you from my stream.
Oh my gosh, I'm making this.
Thank you! See? It's amazing!
Okay, I've got the lyrics pulled up, which...
Thank you.
Please don't die on
I
me.
don't remember anything about the cadence of it at all.
I'm
So I fell
upset.
off of Bionicle before Paraka.
Oh, whoa, Pawaka, the gang on the loose, nothing you can do. I can't do it now.
I can't.
Uwu Pawaka.
I'm very glad I killed the stream.
Oh.
I couldn't do it with ASMR.
Haley
but I
Rowe,
can
thank you
do
for the
it with
follow.
Uwu.
Jesus Christ.
What is this?
Oh, you sent me a PM. I missed it.
Oh,
Oh my god, that is spectacular.
No.
Gunpla Kiaru, I just pulled up your picture you sent me. That is unbelievably good.
Oh yay! I'm so glad you saw it.
Oh, that is so fun.
It
so
lights
fun.
up.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw that picture. We're almost done. Almost done. Almost done.
Yo, Pawaka. Gangs on the loose, nothing we could do. Beast on the move, Billy coming true. Twice, twice.
You can stop at
coming
any time.
true.
I want.
Add the snake that makes Pawaka crew Tic Tac Panda 01/24/2020. Oh whoa, Pawaka.
In your school walker, at your home true, in your friend's womb, nothing you can do. The gang's on the loose.
I have decided that I want to die.
What is this from?
Bionicle.
A Bionicle commercial.
It's the Paraka rap.
around the same time, they partnered with the All-American Rejects.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh,
This is the
yeah.
quality
Trendy
content you've been
kids.
missing on my streams, okay?
Oh, yes.
no. There's a
The way
video.
up Bionicle stream,
Oh,
Jason.
yes.
Of course, there's a video.
Why would there not be a video?
So is there like a rifle or something to go with this too?
There's a rifle
There
to
should
go
be.
with my emotions right now. That was dark. I shouldn't have said that. That was
Do you know that
dark.
somebody did the Bionicle rap and ooh speech, Ethan?
That's what he was just doing.
Yeah, I wrote
He
it.
said,
I
"I'm
translated
so
the entire
mad."
thing by hand.
By hand.
Yeah, I didn't even use the translator. I just straight up did that myself.
And there's a clip of Jason doing it during the 24-hour stream.
No, I did not do
that.
that.
Is on Bionicle memes. No, you
Yep.
didn't do the. You did the intro thing.
Yeah, it's on there, Jason. It's on r/Bionicle memes. It's not going away.
Fine. This is my burden. This is my, my
This is
my
your
penance.
cross to bear.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
It was oddly topical due to it being Easter season.
Due
I
to
will take that as a
Moses.
compliment,
Oh
not mine.
God. No, wait. That's not. No, Moses isn't Easter. Wait.
That
Moses
would
is
be
Passover.
Jesus.
Moses is
Jason
Passover.
tries to remember his Christmas.
Hey, Hey Siri, when's Passover?
Well, it's currently
April
Lent,
8th.
so soon.
April 8th.
I have until Good Friday to learn how to play this drum.
I believe in you.
I sure don't.
Same way that you believe in me every day.
As I said, I sure don't.
I wasn't asking you.
Everybody knows that the best instrument to play a bodhran with is a box cutter. That is the
What are we playing with a box cutter?
I
a
believe it's got a
bodhran.
A what?
No, he's just playing with a box cutter.
It's a drum.
It's just a thing that
It's
Witch
just-
does for fun.
Yeah.
Hey, look
I
at my
mean-
box cutter! Hey!
If
I got a box
you had
cutter!
seen all the cuts on my thumbs from cutting nubs against my thumb, you would believe it.
Hey, same. You see, and then I spilt a plastic cement on it that's slightly corrosive, so now it's also
Oof.
reopened all the cuts.
Oh, lovely. That sounds
It might be a
awful.
time to go wash your hands.
I didn't do it just now. It
Hey.
happened a while ago.
Myth Moose, how are you enjoying that amazing Strike Freedom?
That's a good kit.
It's a kit.
Hey, model kits! That's a thing we do!
Is it?
I don't know. Sounds a bit weird.
More like model
Jason.
kits.
Sounds like nerd crap.
Sounds
You know
like
what else is a
more-
model kit?
What?
Dark Advent, Kraken Dress, whatever her name is.
Oh, the dragon dress Sophia.
No, the other one.
Oh,
The Kraken one.
dress. Right. Sorry, my mistake.
lay down and relax. Sounds like you had not the best food today. No!
I keep putting off ordering one for
To
myself.
save the stream, I won't explain what I had for time. I will tell you off the stream.
It was tacos that were extra juicy, but not the good kind.
I had
Also,
yeah.
also Stroud, did you see that I shared your picture? Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people are. Yeah. These people have a channel just to discuss food war crimes, and they agree it's a crime.
I'm pretty sure, this is against the Geneva Conventions.
Fire
Half
Festival.
of what
looking
happens
meal.
on these streams is probably against the Geneva Conventions.
No one's forcing you to be here. You are allowed to leave.
I never said that was a bad thing, Jason.
You can do what about 10 people have already done during this stream. In the last hour.
No,
And again, we are running really long.
The ooh or the moist.
Chessie throwing the hard shade there.
Yep. He's roasting you about posting in announcements instead of stream announcements.
Oh, yeah, we have a stream announcements channel now. I should probably use that.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, this will
Oops.
probably get about as much use as now streaming.
Hey, we retired now streaming. That's no longer a thing.
How
Well,
long
you're
before
retired
stream
too.
announcements goes the same way?
I
No,
just
that-
ruined your Discord flow on the 24-hour stream day. I was posting anywhere I wanted until I was like, hey, where should I do this?
We noticed.
It's okay. We just kind of wing it too. It's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
You're not
Accident.
It's-
posting memes in the animal chat.
We are an accidental community. Okay, like it's like we're just like still figuring out as it goes on for like the last 3 years.
We're doing our best.
This server isn't like small-time servers like r/Gunpla. We have rules about where things go.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not tiny baby server.
Which pretends that he's a part of a 40k mod team.
No, Witch has never claimed he's part of a 40k mod team. He's just part of the server.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I-
Jason.
I would
This is-
never want to mod that server.
Hey, the shield's done.
Yay!
The
Finish
kit's
the
done.
rifle.
I'm not building the rifle. The rifle's dumb.
Build the rifle.
No,
Build the rifle,
no,
and then you can say you're done with the kit.
I don't wanna.
Where's his other
He's
sword?
Only a choppy boy.
It's
Whatever,
not.
he's out with the kid. I'm out for the night. Peace.
I don't wanna.
I love you.
Build
love
the
you too.
rifle so you can shove it in a box somewhere and forget it exists.
I'd rather not. No, seriously, the rifle's dumb. I have no reason to use it. But the kit is interesting. The kit is done.
Who
I
has
just
ever
scrolled
read-
past the most cursed Facebook ad I've ever seen.
Oh no.
who has ever posed an Astray Red Frame with the rifle?
I mean, it wasn't
Somebody
the
at a
red
bookstore.
frame, it was the turn red, but I totally did.
This thing is a unit, and I can't wait to take photos of it, but it's not a model kit.
Our red frame absolutely does not have the rifle on it right now.
Like, I mean, it looks great. Like, don't get me wrong, this is gonna look really cool on a shelf. It's gonna look really cool posed. It's gonna, like, it has a crap load of articulation. It has toe articulation, for Christ's sake.
I think it's the only Astray kit that has properly colored hands.
It has flexi toes. It has a bunch of different hand options. You can do either the red or the white hands if you want. You can do either one.
Huh.
Yeah, you have a ton of options. Again, this kit is for people that like to collect figures. This is not a model kit. You are
Jason.
putting what?
Sorry, I didn't.
No,
realize.
cut off my flow. It's fine. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, no, I'm going to.
Got it.
So Jason, if people would like to purchase one of these for themselves, where can they get one?
Probably like USA Gundam stores.
Like
Yeah.
Hobby Link Japan or something?
Probably, yeah. Probably Gundam Planet.
Buy?
Amazon.com.
Consume.
Buy it from Bezos.
Can confirm Shin does not have them.
Check your local.
But no, this is a really good figure that you put friggin' armor on. It's really expensive for what it is. But it's cool. I mean, I don't regret buying it. I just would have rather have purchased the master grade for a third of the price. So, there we are. Model kit's done. Let's go find someone to raid.
He
But
picked
does
boy.
the master grade have the gold?
Go!
The master grade has the gold. I'm looking at it right now.
Jesse,
Does
you're
it?
just in time.
Oh, is Jesse
Oh.
in at the very end again?
Hey,
Yep.
proud of you.
And he's gone.
Yeah, okay.
Aw.
Wow, way to go, Tic Tac. You scared him off.
Good.
I can't believe you've done this.
I don't believe you done this.
Oh, look at that. He's back.
Wait. Wow, I can't believe you brought him back, too.
He is all powerful. He is all might.
Alright, we got Dirty Llama models working on a real grade zombie. What else we got? Yo, are you streaming?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm about to go to bed.
Well, that's lame.
That sounds like lame East Coast problems.
It's like this is. Ooh, we have a gentleman building a Gundam The End. Oh my gosh, we have this guy doing woodworking on what might be the most disgusting desk I have ever seen on the entire internet.
I mean,
how many Cheetos does it have?
No, it's just like a ton of clutter.
let's not. Don't raid him.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna raid someone for people to be mean about it. No, that's not cool.
It's not being mean. It's suggesting a better workspace and you video.
Well, you guys are talking about Bionicles. We got a Lego stream.
No.
Yes.
Is it Bionicle or is it that Hero Factory crap?
No. I don't know what any of these things are.
Is it normal Lego or does it look like an action figure?
It looks
Jason,
like normal Lego.
Stream.
This guy's stream says, "Let's make a Pokemon carcass."
I
Come
love
again?
that.
Excuse
I
me?
want to see it.
I don't think I want to.
Oh god, he's smoking. What the fuck?
Are you seeing the one that I was just talking about?
Yeah.
Oof.
He's number one.
We are number one.
Let's find a Jackbox stream.
Oh, that's not who I was talking about. No, this was further down.
Oh, okay. Well.
All right, let's go. I mean, doesn't look like there's a ton of people doing Gundam stuff or model kit stuff right now.
I see that
Jackbox
woodworking you were talking about. Wow.
Are they doing a Darksiders cosplay?
Oh, heckin' yes. Which rider are they doing?
No, like a goat. We got somebody doing a custom shoot. Oh, I'm too tired to keep. I'm just gonna go throw it over to Dirty Llama. He's working on the real game.
Okay.
Unless
I just
anybody's got
checked-
any other suggestions.
I checked the girl gang and there's nothing going on, or otherwise I would suggest someone over.
Ooh.
Is there a Bob Ross marathon going on somewhere?
Yeah, but that's...
There's always a Bob Ross marathon happening.
There's a couple of live streams on Instagram right now. I don't know if that counts.
I can't raid Instagram.
Yeah, you're right.
Why not?
you're
That's
right.
not how that works.
Have you considered trying harder?
Raid.
Raid?
Over to Dirty Llama.
Oh my
Model.
god.
This stream sponsored by Raid Shadowlight.
Oh, could you not?
Well, no, but we see we can't be
According to them,
sponsored.
no, it's not.
Yeah, according to them. Oh, hey, Jesse's here.
Jesse's here, and he's speaking to us through an untuned television set.
All right, guys, have a good night. Good to see you.
Stroud,
Bye.
you're one to talk.
Oh my god.
Is my sound coming in weird?
Yeah,
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
super staticky.
Absolutely.
Oh god, I thought you had rated Gators numero uno. I'm like, fucking why?
No, no,